Oh, I'm here. I made it. I'm here. I'm sorry if like the audio is like super weird too. I was trying to like oh wait, you can see okay, wait, let me you can see the remnants of um my trying to organize things and get things set up and have at least a somewhat presentable stream here as I zatsu and yap and talk with you folks today. Because honestly, I can't do much else. Yes. Hello. Hello. How are you? This is Carrot Toja, but you can also call me Mar. And today, I'm making do. So whether you're watching right now, you're time traveling from the future, come back to the VOD, welcome in, welcome in. As always, I hope you have a good time today. And yes, yes. I also want to say, Anyo, Shu, welcome in. And Dansuk, I don't know if you're here right now, if you're taking a nap, but if you are here, welcome in also. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not moving, it's because this is a PNG. It's like, there is so much stuff on this laptop, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff on this laptop, but it's all stuff that I don't need. Should I put on music? I should probably put on music. Okay, wait, let me find something to put on in the background while we app right now. But it's like all of the assets that I accumulated like years and years ago when I first started thinking about, hey, maybe I want to be a VTuber. Hey, maybe I want to try live streaming. They're all on this laptop, but like nothing that I actually use to stream right now is on this laptop. So I have like this PNG of my model, right, from when I finished drawing the art, and I have like a half-rigged version of the model where it's like nothing moves except for like the face and the hair physics. And then I have like the old models that I made like years and years and years ago too. I could bring up one of those actually if you want me to. I do have one of those brought up right now. I didn't know if you guys wanted to see it. That could be what we do today. That could be what we talk about today. Okay, wait. Music. Um. I haven't had to set any of this up for a very long time. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, wait. I'll add this in, and then I will turn it down a little first before I add something in because I don't want to go blasting you guys' ears. Okay. Actually, should I play something on here or should I go for an old classic? Should I go for the Animal Crossing music? I might go for the Animal Crossing music. Okay, wait, let me actually then. I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna go into YouTube and I'm gonna go okay. Animal Crossing BGM. I haven't streamed on this laptop in forever. I think the only time I streamed on this laptop was like that very first live stream 5 years ago that I got scared out of continuing after doing until earlier this year. Oh. A real blast from the past. Oh. The true indie VTuber experience. All of these Animal Crossing working and relaxing to music videos, they all got rain sounds in them. Okay, wait. Here, this one's just Animal Crossing City Folk music. Okay. Does it have rain? No, I don't think it has rain. Okay, wait. So I open it up. No, it does have rain. No, I don't want one with rain. No. New Horizons with gentle rain sounds. Where's the one I was listening to other stream? Maybe this one? 2 hours long. I'm kind of worried. My laptop's kind of like dropping frames right now. Okay. This one's good. This one doesn't have rain sounds. Okay. Okay. Then I go audio out. Actually, it's kind of weird because it should be the same version of OBS, but like a lot of the settings like don't look the same as they look on my PC. Okay, wait. Headphone output. Okay. Why does it look so quiet? Can I turn it up? I think I just need to turn it up. Okay. Yeah. So there's some background music for us while we yap and while we talk. But yes, I've made it in. I am in PNG format here, but yeah. I'm thinking it's not gonna be a long stream tonight. I'm probably just gonna talk and yap with you guys for a little bit because I just want to hang out. But yeah. Talk and yap to you in my PNG form over here. My non-moving PNG form over here. Should I bring up one of my older models? They don't have bunny ears. One of my older models have bunny ears. Okay, wait. Here, wait. The one that I brought up earlier. The one that I was bringing up earlier and I was looking at and I was thinking about using was like... The one that I was streaming with back in like 2021-ish. Okay, wait, here. Here. Oh, wait. Where'd she go? Oh, okay, there. So tiny. The frame rate is awful. This laptop is awful. Oh. The ribbon is so big. Oh, wait. I'm embarrassed about it now. I haven't looked at this model in forever, honestly. All of the models on this computer, I haven't used them in forever. Maybe I'll just leave it down here. I'll just leave it down here so that there's some kind of movement going on stream. Yeah. And then I can just play with my models like dolls and move them around while I'm yapping to you guys. Maybe that works? Definitely another win some, lose some kind of week. I'm glad that I got my chat widget working again, though. It wasn't like working when right after I re-downloaded OBS onto this laptop that I'm using right here. And I was kind of panicking a little and freaking out about that, but it's working now. So I'm glad that I get to see you guys on the stream while I chat and yap today about that. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, it's a win some, lose some kind of week. The lose sums were kind of numerous, but you know, the win sums were numerous as well. So it's all good, I think. It happens. You just gotta work around it. Win some, lose some. Win sums that happened this week. What were the win sums that happened this week? Win sums that happened this week. Win sums. I gotta look at my laundry list. Oh. There's a Homestuck cartoon. I counted that as a win sum for the week. I don't know if I should count it as a win sum for the week. I watched it though. And I thought it was good. I liked it. I don't know. It's like... There's just some sort of like... I feel like we're finally like... Maybe we're finally moving out of the Y2K phase and we're finally moving back... We're moving into romanticizing the 2010s now. 2010s Tumblr. It's coming back full force, I feel like. We're gonna see a resurgence of things like Super Hulak and Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragon soon. I can feel it. It's gonna happen. It's coming up at us. Anyway, that was one winsome of the week. More winsomes of the week. Oh, I managed to say hi to a classmate today, and then we ended up having a very nice conversation about like art and philosophy, and it was very nice. Yeah. I saw her. I was like, I went to go get a coffee, and I saw her in line, like also at the coffee place. So I went up and I said hi, and like, it's not very much. It's not a very big thing, but it's something that Mara from like 5 years ago would have been way too scared to do. So I'll count it as a winsome. I'll count it as a pretty good winsome for the week. So yes, that happened as well. I got something different from my usual coffee order too. I don't know. I want to mix it. I usually go and I usually get like a vanilla latte, but today I got, not today, but the other day I got a caramel latte instead. I think it's actually got cold kind of fast over here. Like, it was still like 70, 80 degrees Fahrenheit last week, but now it's finally cooled down to like down to 60s, down to 50s. It's at the very least cold enough to start wearing thicker layers. It's also gotten like, in the mornings it's gotten pretty cold too, so it's gotten to be like hot coffee kind of weather. So I'm glad that I can start like going and getting hot coffee treats again. So yeah, I don't know, just mixing it up, just slightly. The shift in the seasons, for the change in the seasons. More winsomes that have happened for the week. Just small things here and there, I think. There was... yeah. My vtuber, she had her 3-day debut concert, so I watched that. And it was fun, it made me very happy. My Kamio, she also got a new outfit as well. Yeah, Tails was having like a... there's like a... I don't know if you call it a collaboration, but they're like releasing a booster pack with Weiss Schwartz, the trading card. It's a trading card game, right? Weiss Schwartz? It's like... I actually have no idea how to play Weiss Schwartz. Is it like Yu-Gi-Oh? What kind of game is Weiss Schwartz? Maybe I should look it up. Anyway, there's going to be Tales of Weiss Schwartz booster packs, and like all the protagonists and like all of the female leads got like new art for it, and so Male got new art too, and I'm looking at him and it's just like, oh yeah, that's the boy. Beautiful boy, beautiful boy. He looks very good. So, yeah, so I was very happy when I saw his new art. It was just like, it wasn't posted that long ago, because they were like posting them in waves too, so it's like, when was his? I think it was just this morning that like his was posted, so it's like, yeah, I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at Marta too, because they were posted together. And they're very cute, they're very good. Ooh. They're so cute. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking up how to play Weiss Schwartz. Okay, let me go see. Weiss Schwartz. Weiss Schwartz. I'll look at the Wikipedia page. Weiss Schwartz is a Japanese collectible card game created by Bushiroad. The game is separated into Weiss side and Schwartz side. Contains different expansion cards and different licensed properties. In 2010, Anime Times called the game hugely popular. Hugely so. Also by Anime News Network in 2013 and Game Rat in 2020. But how do I play Weiss Schwartz? Game focuses on two main aspects: character battle and clock level, which regulate what cards can be played as well as acting as a character's life points. So Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it more like Pokemon? Victory conditions a player that forces their opponent to level 4 wins the game immediately. Or if you have no cards left in the deck. I'm not really a cards game kind of girl, I won't lie. I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never really been big on Pokemon cards. I have Pokemon cards. Like, there was a point, like, I feel like there's a point where, like, every kid is, like, into collecting Pokemon cards. But I've never actually played Pokemon cards. So I don't know how the actual card game works. I don't know. You like the new League Pokemons? Oh, new Megas. What are the new Megas? For, like, the new, like, Pokemon Legends? There's new Megas for that? Wait, let me go look. Pokemon new Mega Evolutions. Is it different from, like, the Victory Bell? Oh, Mega Halucha, Mega Malamar. Wait. Okay, wait. Sports Illustrated has a article on the new Pokemon. Out of all the places to have an article on the new Pokemon. Okay, wait. Oh, apparently there's an esports section in Sports Illustrated. I feel like that's odd. I'm so used to, like, Sports Illustrated just being like a mainstream, like, sports, like, football kind of magazine. I mean, I guess it makes sense that there's, like, they would have an esports section, but, like, it just feels odd. Oh, it's interesting for sure. Mega Chandelure. I'm curious about Mega Frostlass. I like Frostlass. Oh, I'm excited to see that one. Okay, wait. Where are the Pokemon that have actually been shown so far, though? Oh, here. Leaked Mega Evolutions. That's Victory Bell. That's Dragonair, right? Dragonite. Oh, sorry. Dragonite. Halucha. He looks cool. Oh! Chandelure looks... What does regular Chandelure looks like? I feel like Chandelure doesn't look too different from... Mega Chandelure doesn't look too different from regular Chandelure. Okay, wait. Chandelure. Does the middle of my... I just realized, does the middle of my screen look kind of empty? Maybe I'll, like... Okay, wait. I'm gonna add something else in. I feel like the screen looks a little bit empty. I'm gonna add in a little bit more here. Okay. What was it again? I think it was this one. Yeah. I'll just put my thumbnail back there. Fill up the screen a little bit more. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, wait. And then you know what else I can decorate the screen with? I can go over here and I can add text. I guess I don't need to add text. It's fine as it is. Okay. Chandelure. Okay, no. Well, it's Chandelure with more. I don't know. It doesn't look bad, but at the same time, it's not super spanktastic. It doesn't, like, add anything. I guess is what I'm thinking about Chandelure. Mega Floette looks, like, super different. Mega Floette looks kind of evil. I kind of like Mega Floette, actually. Mega Floette looks good. Just not looks pretty different. Delphox, too. Delphox looks cool. Greninja. Is there anything different about Greninja, or is it just, like, upside down, surfing on a star? Victory Bell, Dragonite, Meganium, Ferrogator, Emboar, Frostlass. Frostlass looks cool. I think they all... I don't know. I don't think any of them look bad. I think, like... Yeah. I think it's just, like... There's... None of them are, like... knocking it out of the ballpark, I think. You like Ash Greninja more? Yeah, honestly, I feel like a lot of, like, the I'm looking at the leaks right now, and I feel like a lot of them are like... It's like... A lot of them don't really add anything. It's just like... The Pokemon with extra. Except not like extra. It's just like the Pokemon, but like a little bit more. Which isn't a bad thing, but also it doesn't really add anything. It doesn't look bad, but also it doesn't really add anything. Yeah. I don't know. I've kind of stopped feeling strongly about Pokemon. I'll admit, I haven't played a Pokemon game in a while. The Legends games, people have said good things about them, and I am like curious about them. I want to play a Pokemon Legends game, but also the motivation is just like not there as well. Oh, Enyo, welcome back. I have made it in. I'm live. I don't really know what to do. We're just kind of yapping right now. Yeah. Look at Pokemon. What was I talking about before? Oh, I was talking about Weiss Schwartz, that's right. We're talking about cards, that's right. We were talking about Tales of the new Weiss Schwartz booster pack with the new outfits. Then talking about how do you play Weiss Schwartz. And then talking about I'm not a card games kind of person, then going to Pokemon cards. And then talking about Pokemon again. And now talking about Pokemon Legends. I don't know. Oh, do you know the trailer that came out during the last Nintendo Direct for like the new like... It's like that Minecraft kind of Pokemon game with like the Ditto? I'm curious about the lore for that game. Cause like that opening cutscene that they played, there's like the implication that like the trainer has like died in a horrible way. It's like, or I don't know, or maybe it's like some sort of Pokemon mystery dungeon type world. I'm just very curious about the implications of that opening cutscene that they played. I'm also curious about the implications of like Ditto being able to turn into humans. Because I feel like that's not something that has been said like explicitly before now. Has it been said before? I don't feel like it has been. But I feel like it's like cute and it's like happy on the outside. That's obviously what they're going for, but I feel like there's still like horror undertones there. I don't know. I would appreciate it if there was like some sort of like mystery dungeon-esque kind of under flavor there where they like put in some kind of like some sort of emotion, some sort of, you know, a little flavor underneath. Something that's a little bit more bitter, a little bit more spicy than the rest of the game. I think that I don't know if that'd be the kind of game that would have a story mode in it though. I guess you could make it like kind of like Harvest Moonish, where it's like mostly like you're just playing on your own, doing your own kind of thing, and then like as you progress, like there's like little story hits here and there that come by. And I guess like the original like Mystery Dungeon was like that too. Like you just explore the dungeons that come up, and then like as you like make your progress, so you go through the days, stuff comes by. Other new Pokemon besides like the new Legends game and the new that Minecraft kind of Pokemon game. What other Pokemon games are there going to be? Okay, wait. Maybe I should go to like... Okay, wait. I'm gonna go to... Nintendo. I'm gonna go to Nintendo. YouTube channel. I'm gonna give myself a refresher here. No, don't play the Super Mario Galaxy trailer. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's a Persona 3 port. Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, right. There's that new like Hyrule Warriors game coming out too. Danganronpa. That's right. I told you guys how about like I was watching the direct and I got like jump scared by Komaida. Yeah. Pokopia, that's what it was called. Pokopia. Yeah. Just those two right now in terms of Pokemon games, I guess. Lots of like games being ported on the Switch too. But I don't have a Switch 2. Switch 2 expensive too, so I'm not going to get a Switch 2. I don't know. I wish like... Well... A lot of like the games coming out on Switch 2, they're also supposed... They're still like... putting games out on Switch 1, aren't they too? Like they're not exclusively focusing on developing for Switch 2 right now. I want to say that they aren't. I hope that they aren't. I don't know. It's kind of difficult, I think, to get excited about games when they're all coming out for consoles that you don't own. But I don't know, that's also like... Fatal Frame. Oh, that's right, Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame I would like to play. People are always talking about how scary Fatal Frame is. But like... It can't be any scarier than like... What am I thinking of? It can't be any scarier than like the recent Resident Evil games, I don't think. It can't be any scarier than Silent Hill. So I think I'd be able to handle a Fatal Frame game. It's like, you can fight the ghost too in Fatal Frame, and I feel like that makes it less scary. If you can like defend yourself, I feel like that automatically makes a horror game less scary. But I think I'd be able to handle Fatal Frame pretty well. Oh, that's right, new Resident Evil. While we're on the topic of Resident Evil and horror games. Yeah. I don't know, I've just been thinking like... I've been thinking that it would be nice to play like just one AAA horror game. Just like one like horror game with like super high production value. I think it'd be fun to like have that kind of experience. It's not the kind of thing that I usually play. But I think I would like to play like that kind of like emo storyline, super long kind of game at least once. I was thinking about like I've been watching like other VTubers play like the new Silent Hill game and it looks super fun, and I won't lie, I had like a really short kind of moment in there where I was thinking to myself, well, I don't know. It's $70 on Steam, but I don't know, maybe I could try it out myself. I don't know, maybe I could give it a try. I ended up not, but I'm just gonna I ended up just deciding, no, I'm just gonna watch other VTubers play it, but one of these days. I think it'd be fun to like do it with like a heart rate monitor too. Watch like a gameplay of The Quiet Place seems good. Ooh. Quiet Place game called The Quiet Place. I know Quiet Place is like a movie. I never heard of Quiet Place game. Wait. Quiet Place. Game. Let me look it up. Quiet Place, The Road. Oh! Ooh! So it's just like a whole series that they got going on right here. Okay. 2024 survival horror games? Okay, wait. Oh, it's on sale for the autumn sale. Okay, wait. Let me open it up and then let me not blast your guys's ears with Steam preview going on over here. That looks cool. Wait. Does it just follow the plot of the movies? Okay, wait. It's inspired by the critically acclaimed blockbuster movie franchise. But there's only 2 movies, aren't there? Experience the journey of a young woman who must endure a treacherous apocalypse in the midst of an interpersonal family conflicts, all coming to terms with... So it does just follow the plot of the movies then. Okay, I see. Or with an actual horror game? Interesting. No, you see, we're talking about like horror games, like, we're talking about horror games like where you can fight back. Horror games where you can't fight back, where there's just like jump scare after jump scare. Maybe not one of those, but a horror game where you can fight back, like Resident Evil, where they give you a bunch of guns, or like the new like Silent Hill, where you like can beat up the ghosts and the zombies with like a lead pipe, something like that. I think I'd be able to handle that better. Like something like Outlast. I don't think I'll play that. But yeah. Something where I can like shoot at the ghosts and like defend myself against the ghosts. I think it's a little bit better. I think I'd be able to handle it. And I also think it'd be fun to play with a heart rate monitor. That's thoughts for the future though. What do you mean it's got microphone noise detection? The ultimate anti-streamer game. You really have to say quiet. Audio sensitivity is... Oh, is it that sensitive? Oh, Outlast speedrun. No. Speedrunning how quickly I give up and I decide to close the game. I do not want to play Outlast. Oh, what's the other game where it's like... It's like... What's it about? I don't even know how to describe what it's about. It's like... You're in a house and you're like going through like... memories, I guess? As you work through the story. It's like there's like different chapters like of stuff that you have to do, and like some of them are in the house and some of them like put you in like other environments like a hospital. I watched other VTubers play it. What's it called again? Okay, wait, give me a minute. I don't remember what it's called. I gotta go look up what it's called. I gotta go look somewhere. I gotta go look up the page of a VTuber that I know has played it, and I gotta look up what it's called, or else this is gonna bother me for the rest of the night. Okay, wait. What is that game? What am I thinking of? What is it called? It is a game that I absolutely do not want to play on stream ever. Not on stream and not by myself. On stream is bad enough, by myself would be even worse. Oh. No, but those kinds of horror games where it's just dark and you're just running from things and you're just like walking around a house or whatever. I do not want to play those. Phasmophobia. I do not want to play Phasmophobia. What was a game I'm thinking of? What is it? Where is it? I thought this VTuber played it. Maybe not. Okay, wait. Oh, this will go against what I've just said, but like... A horror game that I have been thinking would be fun to play. I've been thinking that it would be fun to play Escape the Backrooms, but like with my best friend so that I can see her reaction to it, because she also is like insanely against horror games. So like I would be willing to put myself through that kind of experience if we were to suffer together. That smells good, but you rather with your friends, that became a funny game. Yeah, it's funnier when you play with friends, I think. When you suffer together, like, it becomes fun. If you're suffering alone, it's just scary. But when you suffer together, it becomes fun. You see? Static Dread was fun because because I was suffering through it with you guys, and not just by myself in a dark room, thinking about what horrors, what horrible Cthulhu tentacles must be lurking in the darkness. By the way, I need to finish that game, but I'm being punished for putting it off. Cause like, it updated the other day, and and they have, you know how like when I was like streaming the game, I was talking about how the lockers didn't really do anything, and like how like hiding in the lockers was like just making my problems worse because like everything would like kind of like build up outside while I was hiding in the lockers. It turns out that they just didn't implement the monster that you're supposed to be hiding in the lockers from yet. So they added it in. And now when I go back to finish the game, I have to worry about that. And they also like buff the tentacles too. You know like how sometimes the tentacles like came out of the floor and like I had to like shine the flashlight on them to kill them? They made them stronger. They like drain your sanity faster now, and they like come out of the ceiling now too. So it's like multi-directional tentacles that I have to worry about now that are stronger than before. I gotta run from things, the tentacles are stronger. There was... what else did they do? Actually, I got Steam open. I can just like go and check. No, but you see, I'm being... I'm being punished for not finishing the game right away. Oh no. Bob Sponge in the back room sleeve. No, that'd be... if I decide to like... well, if I do end up playing Escape the Backrooms with my bestie, but then that's not gonna be something that I stream. That'll just be something that we do together. We're always talking about playing games together, but like since we're both so busy, it's not really something that we do often. Like we're just getting like Discord calls every now and then. We'll just chat and we'll just chat because we're too tired to do anything else. Okay, wait. Yeah. Oh. They say they reworked the balance of fish in a coffee pot compared to other items. They didn't nerf the coffee pot, did they? That's a problem for me if they did. I was kind of like heavily relying on that coffee pot. Oh, improve the flashlight. A hint appears in the dark. What does that mean? A hint appears in the dark. Rebalance inscriptions on the walls. They have less impact on the paranormal atmosphere. The game does not reduce. Okay, well, that's good. Well, I don't know if that's good actually. It's a trade-off. There's less Cthulhu graffiti on the walls whispering to me now, but also the trade-off is the tentacles are stronger and there's things chasing me. Ew. They slow me down now too? Wait. That's awful. That's so mean. That's so mean. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Man. I got like 3 days left in that game. And something tells me they're not gonna be a very fun experience. Oh. I don't know. Maybe they reworked the Starbucks lady. Maybe she actually does something now. Yeah. Anyway, what was I doing? I was trying to find that game that I was thinking of. Is it... okay, wait. Does it sound familiar to you guys? I think it's like one of those games where it's like you have to like take like you have like a sanity meter and you can like take like medication throughout the games to like fix your sanity meter. If you don't fix your sanity meter, you like start hallucinating and like the game starts throwing more jump scares and stuff at you. What game am I thinking of? I feel like it's a pretty well-known horror game. Was it? What was it? Question why 2 mark was a PNG in the old model? Yeah. So like... On my laptop, which I am streaming on right now because my mouse is broken so I can't use my PC, First of all, it's not good enough to run my model. If I had it, that is. So like on this laptop, I have a half-rigged version of my model that like just has like the hair physics and like the face movements. I have a couple of old models, including this one right here that's like half on the screen. I have a PNG of my usual model, which you also see over there. And then I have like the models that I also like made in the past and I put on my booth page. Then I could also actually, I'm losing frames just like streaming with this model right here. This laptop is like so bad. I don't know how it handled. Maybe I don't know. Maybe like the programs were just lighter 5 years ago. Maybe that's why this laptop handled streaming. Visage. That was a horror game I was thinking of. But anyway, yeah, maybe that's why this laptop handled streaming better 5 years ago than it is right now. You know what I should do? I should probably think about like optimizing things on this laptop and like making assets that are like specifically made for like lower CPU, lower GPU requirement streaming in case I have to do this again in the future. No, you noticed the FPS drop? Yeah. Sorry the audio's kind of off too. It's like I was like trying to like get everything like re-downloaded and like because I like took OBS off of this laptop too because I didn't think I'd be needing it in the future, but lo and behold, I had to re-download OBS. I had to re-download my audio plugins. I had to try and track down like other plugins that I was using too and put those back on also. What about the PNG tuber? I don't have that program on this laptop either. I only have that on my PC. Oh yeah. I mentioned this earlier, I have a lot of stuff on this laptop, but none of it is stuff that I need. I have a whole lot of old assets and like things that I don't use anymore, but none of it is stuff that I need. I don't have any videos that I can use as like loading screen. I don't have an up-to-date model. I don't have a model that's like optimized for this streaming either. I have my model PNG at the very least. I'm gonna put myself over here and it's like you can see my usual face. I'm not moving, but there's my usual face over there. I'm thinking like a VTuber model, but you're not sure yet. Make a VTuber model. It's fun. I will say it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of like just like Google around on like look things up on like YouTube or like just go on like look up like pages of like well-known riggers on like Twitter and stuff too, and like look around their circles and like you'll see that like a whole bunch of like those artists are like constantly posting like tutorials and like explanations about stuff. It's really easy to find live 2D learning resources these days. And I will say like how long is it? The trial version of live 2D cubism, it lasts like a week, 2 weeks, something like that. And I will say, when I made my very first live 2D model, that was plenty of time for me to finish. So, as long as you're not going like super overboard, over the top, trying to make pseudo 3D model, like how I'm always doing, it is more than enough. More than enough to make a good model for your very first model. Yes. And also, even the free version of Cubism too, like it's definitely people like I saw like there was so like Live 2D does this thing like every year where they like host like this thing they call like the Creative Awards, and like people like send in like submissions with like Live 2D models that they're making, like everybody's trying to be like groundbreaking and win like the first place prize. And like I think I think it was like 2 years ago, something like that. Like one of the submissions for like the Creative Awards, somebody submitted a model that they made in like the free version of Cubism, where it's like a 360 turnaround model. It's like one of those pseudo 3D type models, and so like because it was in the free version, it was like limited to like under 100 layers in the PSD. It's like you're limited like in the number of parameters that you can like rig in the free version too. So it's just like I feel like it was a very good example of like how creative you can be with like the limitations of the free version of Cubism. So like my point here being, you don't need like the fanciness of the full version to make yourself a good live 2D model. Only search for a rigging program for your open source, but you never install. Oh, there is like, I remember like I did find there is like some sort of like open source live 2D-esque program out there. I forgot what it's called. I tried it out at some point, and I didn't stick with it, but like there's definitely like free rigging options out there too. Like Blender is always free. Blender is always free if you want to go 3D route. I need to learn Blender. Blender is so much work though. There's so much in Blender. Anyway, actually, this model that I'm using right here, the one that's like moving around at like 12 frames per second or whatever. This one might have been, I think I might have made this one in like the free version of Cubism. Actually, wait, do you want me to like go through like the old models that I have on like my, I can like take a second to go through all the old models that I have through on this laptop right here. Yeah. We can talk about creative process for a little bit. That'll be our next yapping topic. Okay, wait. Yeah. So, I guess I should just go ahead and open up YouTube Studio again. Okay. Okay. Let me like... Okay. Hey! Old Mar model. Can you believe it? Hey, can you believe it? I made this like what? In like... Am I big enough? I should make myself bigger. No, other way. Other way, Tiny Mar. Okay. Did you know? Did you know? I used to be not like Dwarf Bunny themed, but like Sea Bunny themed. And like, I repurposed the dots into like butterfly theming, but it used to be Sea Bunny and not Dwarf Rabbit. But now I'm just like plain old bunny. But yeah, this is the first model I streamed with. This is like, besides the one that I'm using right now, the only other model that I actually ended up streaming with. It's Sea Bunny themed. You can see that I still have like the lab coat theme going on, the big ribbon theme going on, the purple hair, and I think the purple hair and like the yellow streaks have been pretty and like the pink eye too. The pink eye has been pretty consistent throughout all of my models. The eye blinking isn't linked. Anyway, yeah. There was like a full like body design for this model too that I was like making and like I burnt out, so I never finished it. But like, I did finish this chibi. The chibi is finished. It's okay. I wish it was moving like a little bit. I wish it was moving at a few more frames per second, so I could show it off a little bit better to you guys. What if I make VTube Studio's window smaller? Will that help? Does this help? Is it moving a little bit faster if I do that? I think it helps somewhat. A little bit. Blinking at 2 FPS is a gambling. No, wait. I think it helped a little bit. Okay, and then I'll go over here, and then I'll close out Windows Expo. I'll close out as many windows as I can. Okay, wait. Here, I got a bunch of sticky notes, like school notes open. I'll just go ahead and I'll close those too. Okay, and then I'll close out the Steam browser too. Now you see, I might have gained like 1 FPS off of that. Okay, and I can close a couple of these Firefox tabs too. I can close that up. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah. A few more frames? I think. Anyway, how many... Actually, I'm gonna open Windows Export back up. I want to check how many... I'm blinking now. Yeah! Hmm. Hmm. Okay, how many layers was the PSD for this model? Okay, wait. Where did I even put... I don't even know where anything is on here. Okay. It would be in this folder, and then I go to this folder, and then I go to this folder, and then I go to the older stuff over here. I feel like the model holds up pretty well. I feel like, yeah. It's a nice standard kind of live 2D model, I feel like. Okay, where is the... I don't even know where the PSD is. Okay. Anyway, I think I probably did make this one in the free version of Cubism. So yes, this is not the very first Mar, but one of the first. To be honest, you think you prefer my previous model? Meh. Too bad, because I'm gonna keep using the current one. I don't know. I don't know. I've actually been thinking about... What if I told you guys that I've actually been... I've been thinking of changing up my model and like redraw... And I've been like redrawing new art again. It's actually kind of reassuring when you say that, because like I was kind of scared when I was like started redrawing them all. Just like, oh, but people tell me that they like the current one. Oh, what if I redraw my art and it hurts me? But like, well, if you folks aren't completely resistant to change, then maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's not bad. Yeah. Okay, wait, let me bring up another old model and we can look at that one too. So yes, this is Sea Bunny Mar. Maybe I should make myself an outfit. A Sea Bunny outfit. A blast from the past for current Mar. Okay, yeah. Let me disappear for a second here. Down I go. Okay, and then... Let's see. I open this up, and then I can change this out. Do you want to see the very first live 2D model that I ever made? Ever? Ever? In the history of ever? Let me go bring it up. Lore accurate? What do you mean lore accurate? No, listen. Listen. Your opinion is disingenuous, slight, spare feelings. Your opinion will be honest. Thank you for your honesty. I think honesty is a virtue. Okay, wait. This one is... I feel like... This one I drew a long time ago, so I feel like it's really different from how I draw right now. Okay, wait. I'm coming up. Hey! The very first live 2D model that I ever made in the history of ever. Ever. I made this like... 2020 after like Halloween had debuted, and I got in my head that like... Oh! English-speaking people can be VTubers too! Yeah. This one... I was like... I think I was like kind of like trying to go for like mildly like... I used to be like sea creature inspired. like more sea creature. And then eventually I just shifted over, just like, nah, we're going bunnies, we're going rabbits. But like, I used to be like very, very, very first concept that I made, like all the way, way back when. I was thinking like sea angels, I think. So yeah, I don't think it came across well. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I was kind of like trying to go there with like the silhouette. It's like, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a bad model. You see? You don't need like the free trial of Live 2D Cubism. If you have prior experience like drawing and making things, it is more than enough to make yourself a good Live 2D model. It's like, even this model right here, it's like, I can absolutely tell you right now, I've looked at the I have gone back and like looked at the PSD for this model, like the modern age, and it's like, it is not good. There's all sorts of I just realized I can see my mouse on the screen. Oh. Anyway, that... Sorry. I have like looked back at the PSD for this model, and it's like there are like all sorts of things that are like not separated that should be separated, but they're just like, because like I was thinking like, oh, what if I went back and I like re-rigged it as like a practice exercise? What if I like went back and I like tried to like fix it as a practice exercise, as like a marker of improvement? And I'm just looking at the PSD and it's just like, this is not good. By like my current standards at least, but like looking at it like actually move, you wouldn't guess that like the layers are like separated horrendously and like nothing is like it's like way below like my current standards. Like it's still, just looking at it, I still think it holds up really well. Like if I were to like debut with this model like these days, today, this day, October 3rd, 2025, I don't think anybody would bat an eye. It's like, it's a good model. It's a good model. Yeah. Would you like a close-up of the face? Here. Let me zoom myself in. It became like a second debut. It's not like a debut, it's just like model review. Past models review. I don't think I've ever shown a lot of these. Well, yeah. Actually, no, yeah. This model and like the Sea Bunny model I was showing you guys earlier, I don't think I ever made like showcases for those. Like, I think I might have like shown them briefly on like my Twitter page when I still had that like not privated and I still like used Twitter and like didn't just like use it to like lurk and like lurk on the pages of VTubers that I like that only use Twitter. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I could have done better like getting the theme across, but like I can also like just looking at it, I can like see like the beginnings of like how I draw like these days. Like I think like the textures are like definitely there. Like the brushes that I use too have been like pretty consistent. Oh, default Krita brush. Yeah. I think there's like been a very... I can see the progression into my current art style. I can see it. Yeah. By the way, the model art that I'm like redrawing right now is like more in line with like the proportions of like this model right here. I don't know. I like... The model I use right now is cute, but also like... I've been thinking, I don't know, maybe I don't want my face to look so squishy. I don't know. I feel like I'm constantly plagued by the artist's dilemma. In being able to draw and rig my own live 2D models, I have the power to tell myself, like, whenever I'm, like, getting dissatisfied with my model, I have the power to tell myself, well, I'm just gonna open up Krita and I'm just gonna start drawing a new one. I can just start making a new one. And it's a blessing and a curse, both in one. You really like the outfit? Thank you. I don't think it's a bad outfit. It's just... It just didn't quite get the theme that I was, like, trying to get across as well as I would have liked, I suppose. Because, like, just looking at this model, I don't think you would guess that was supposed to be a sea angel themed. But, yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm wearing a hat, too, so you can just say that I'm hiding my bunny ears under the hat this time. I got a nice puffy coat. Stay warm now that it's getting a little bit colder. I got 2 coats, actually. I might be getting a little bit warm. I don't know. It might make me a little bit sweaty. Yeah. You can see I still have, like, my 2 moles under my eye right here. My eyes are more orange than they are pink over here. My hairstyle is still largely the same, I think. But yeah. Boots. Sneakerish boots. I actually tried to, like, move away from the... I don't know. I feel like a lot of VTubers, like, go for, like, a tech wear kind of theme. And it's like, I like it personally, but also, like, I feel like... I kind of wanted to avoid it because I feel like... things like tech wear outfits and things like idol outfits, I feel like... standing out in terms of design, I feel like it's hard to do those and still like yeah, I don't know. It's just something you see a lot of. I just want something fresh, I think. But yeah. Personally, you like the cute one. It's very nice and simple. Yeah. I also like wanted to like, I don't know, I just wanted a design that's like easy to draw to, and I feel like I hit that pretty well with like my current designs. Like I feel like a lot of like the shapes and like the silhouette and like the like I feel like my current design is like very like blocked off into recognizable components. Like I got my ears, I got my hairstyle, I got the ribbon on my head, I got my coat, and I got my skirt with the little scalps on the end, I got my boots. And I feel like it's a very simple outfit, but it's also, I feel like it's going to be a very recognizable outfit for me at least. I look at my model all the time. So do you guys. So maybe that's just due to exposure, but yeah. I like my current design. I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun to have like more intricate outfits as like side things, but all in all, I do like my current design. I'm very satisfied where it is right now. Like, I wasn't able to say, like, when I was using, like, that sea bunny model, I wasn't able to say that I was completely satisfied with my design. But, like, right now, I'll say I'm very comfortable and very satisfied with my design. So, yeah. Let me see what else I got hidden away in the files over here. Down I go. What else do I have over here? Should actually... Where is the model that... I have a showcase for it up on my YouTube channel. It's like... Where is it? Do I not have it loaded into the... Uh-oh. Oh wait, oh no, that's my current model with the... Okay, wait. Yeah. Not... Got my current model here, but like not everything's rigged, so it's like moving kind of strangely. And it's like, You think it's in the short? No, the other the one that's like the one that I actually have like the full showcase for. I think it might not be in the VTube Studio files. Okay, let me add it back in, then I can show you guys real quick. Oh, the cute one, the shorts. Yeah. Yeah. Thank yous. Okay, wait. So I want to go over here. I am like... My laptop is lagging so bad. I just want to say thank you for putting up with a scuff today, too. Oh. We're having fun today. Having fun today, you see? We're making the best of things and we're having fun today. Okay, I think I go into this folder. And then, yeah, okay. That's where they're stored. Okay, and then I gotta go into... Where is the VTube Studio folder? There it is. And this is why I always keep well stocked on battery. I like knew that I was out of batteries and I was thinking like, cause like I needed to put a battery in a flashlight earlier this week and I noticed that I was out of batteries and I was thinking, oh, okay, well I'll just go to the store over the weekend and I'll buy batteries then. And then Friday rolls around, my mouse dies and I don't have any batteries. And thus, I have ended up with like yet another bullet point for the lose sums of the week. But it's okay though, these things happen. It's just life. An important part of life is learning to roll with the punches. I think streaming assets. Okay, yeah, then I go to live duty models. Good rule of thumb when it comes to battery stock, when you're halfway out of stock with batteries, seek out a new pack. It's like... It's because I didn't have like I didn't actually buy batteries after moving. I only had like a couple of batteries inside of like the little tackle box that I use as like miscellaneous storage when I came here. And so like, once I was out of those couple of batteries, it's like, now there's just no more batteries. And now I gotta... Now I gotta go out and I gotta buy batteries. Okay. Transfer these. Cool, cool. Okay. Okay, and then let me reload VTube Studio. Excuses. Now you see, I have explanations for everything I do. A plan for everything. Okay, and then let me go back to Steam, and then, there it is. Okay. I'll open it back up. What I need to do is I need to like do what my parents do. I need to buy just like a big box, and I need to buy just like bunches and bunches and bunches of batteries, and I just need to put them all in the box, and I just need to make sure that the batteries box is never empty, and then I will never run out of batteries and it'll be all good. Okay, good. And then I go over here, and then I can open this one? Oh, this one's like... It's not the model. It's like half rigged. Yeah. Make sure to separate the batteries by type. It'll take forever to find what I'm looking for. My parents have like one of those kind of like... What do they use? It's like some kind of sort of like toolbox kind of. Some sort of like toolbox kind of like container where it's like... It's got compartments. It's got compartments and all the batteries are like separated into their own compartments. It's good. It's full of batteries. They never run out of batteries. And I gotta get a similar system going over here. I'm trying to decide if I want to show you guys a freaky, like, not even half rigged, like, Mar. It's like, it's a bust. It's literally like a torso with no arms. It's a torso with no arms. I have a face. I have bangs. There's not really hair physics. I don't have the back of my hair on this model either. I'm trying to think, do I want to show this to you guys? Plan for everything means she knew about the batteries, but takes the opportunity to show us all the No, you see. Actually, I was thinking about doing this at some point. I was trying to think, like, should I like do this as like a stream thing, or like should I like show you guys all like my past models and like talk about them as like make a like an actual video and then like upload it like one. Is there like there's ever a week where like I don't have time to stream, but like I'm doing it right now, so everything works out in the end. You see, I have all sorts of ideas in the head that I can like pull from. Plan Bs in case there are batteries that need to be bought and mouses that don't work. Mice that don't work. I'm gonna show you the bust. I'm gonna show you the bust. You say it's a work in progress, so I don't think anyone complained about it being unfinished. It's not. I think it's just like, it's just kind of like freaky. I don't think this one was ever going to have bunny ears. I think this one was always just going to be like, yeah. This was like sort of like at like the point in time where I was like moving into like, why aren't the eyes open? Okay. Where I was like moving into like my current like this design over right here type design. But yes. This is the face. There was like long hair too, but I like didn't get around to rigging. This was like when I was looking at like going through a phase where I was thinking like, oh yeah, I want like a super like fully rendered. I want a super like I want like a super detailed like pseudo 3D, like one of those kinds of like models that you look at and it's like those kinds of models that you look at and it's like at that point you're just thinking like, why don't you just get a 3D model? I wanted to make like one of those kinds of models with like the V-bridger like mouth tracking and like everything, and I got like so burnt out after I did the face that I like just did not do the rest of it. So I got my face right here. The scalp looks, I'm looking at like the scalp and it looks great. Like look at my scalp. It's so 3D. Like the face angles on this, I can improve them a little bit actually, now that I'm looking at it. I can improve them a little bit. But it's good. It's very cleanly rendered, I think. This one's cute too. Thankies. My mouth opens so big with this one. I think this one I did end up finishing the V-bridger, so I could probably use this if I wanted to. Yeah, if I really need like a model to learn how to configure V-bridger with, I could use this actually. It'll be good. Yeah, and you can see I kind of got like my little flappies on the side of my head. There's some kind of physics going on here actually. Wait, I think no, the hair has physics. It needs to be calibrated, but they're there. My hair is moving. Maybe I just wasn't as good at like rigging hair physics back then as I am right now. But yeah, I got my turtleneck. Same gray turtleneck, you know. Yeah. I feel like they look bigger when when there's no rest of the body, I think. Oh god. They look bigger when there's no rest of the body. There's no physics on these things, by the way. They're just there. Anyway. Let me bring up another model. As physics is just not as obvious in the current model. Yeah, they're there. There's just... I really like the bouncier physics, honestly. Some people say that they're like... They feel like the really bouncy physics are like... Focus. Yeah, some people say that like they think like the really bouncy physics are like super distracting, but like honestly, I like it. It's like I feel like you watch a VTuber stream because you want to see the VTuber model on the stream along with like the contents of the stream. So like I feel like and then like if you really wanted something that like wasn't moving, you could watch a PNG tuber. So I feel like the draw of the live 2D VTuber model is like having something that's like in motion. Like having something in motion that you can associate with the streamer. So like I feel like having like really bouncy physics just like helps add like that whole personality through motion kind of aspect. And it's like I like it a lot. I really like having bouncy physics. And I like watching VTubers that have bouncy physics too. So yeah, I think I will always have bouncy physics in my models going forward. Is this the one? What is this? You like PNG Aki more? Meh. Thankies. I'm glad you like all of my faces. This one's calibrated kind of weirdly. Let me like see if I can fix it first. It's kind of wigging me out. Where's the parameter that I'm looking for? It's not that one. Oh, this one also has VBridger in it. Huh. I can't use VBridger on this laptop. But I can use VBridger on my PC. I think too many models are a bit too, for lack of a better term. Models on the VTuber market, you mean? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, I think it's like... Yeah. I know what you mean. It's like, in terms of like... thinking of a model with like a clear silhouette, I feel like... having like that standard kind of like short poofy dress kind of look does like... It is a good design to have to like... What am I trying to say here? Yeah, it is a good design, I think, to have to like, if you want like a... Cause like... I feel like... Cause a lot of VTubers are like A-posed. I feel like... in that sense, if you're going for that kind of pose, sometimes depending on your design, it's a little bit difficult to have like a really distinctive silhouette. Cause like, I feel like I kind of struggled with my model for a while because like if I was like to like make my model like A-posed, I feel like a lot of my silhouette would like be just like really like obscured by like my coat. And I feel like the 3/4 perspective that I ended up deciding on helped get around that a little bit, but at the same time, it's also just like, well, it is harder to rig. It does take more time to rig because like you spend like what, like 10 hours like rigging like angles going like one direction, and then like on like an A pose model you can just like select everything and like mirror the motion like the other direction, then like you're done with that part of the model. You don't have to rig it anymore, or yeah. But as opposed to like going for like the A pose or like the 3/4 perspectives, like not like straight on A pose models where it's like, well, I spent like 10 hours rigging this part of the model, and now I gotta flip it around. I gotta spend 10 hours rigging it the other way. And it just gets a little difficult, I think. Like, if you're not doing it yourself too, it like ends up being kind of high cost too. So, it's just things to think about, I think. There's a lot of... I feel like... Did I fix this? Okay, I think I fixed this. But yeah, I feel like... My webcam on this laptop doesn't really pick up when I don't think it picks up when I'm smiling very well. Anyway, let me show you another Mar. Sucks too because many designs are interesting and not for the rigor and artist focusing too much on the I do think that sometimes. I don't know. It's like I prefer like more realistic physics, but like at the same time, like as a rigger myself, I know that like I get why people like put those kinds of physics in their model. I will say it's fun to rig. It is fun to rig those kinds of like jello movements. And then you look at them in like the physics editor in Live 2D and you're just like, oh yeah. I did that. It's like I get why people make like those super bouncy jello physics too, like from like the riggers like creators perspective as well. It's also just like fun to do. It's fun to do and it's fun to look at after you rig. Anyway, this is yet another Mar. This one I actually have a... Sorry that the frame rate for this one is like so low too. This is like... I think this one was like where I really started getting into like the heavier models. Like the more like... This one, I feel like... Maybe I'll... Give me a minute. I want to like readjust some things on this. I feel like I gotta calibrate the motions a little bit better. I feel like I'm a little bit bobble-headed. Anyway, yeah. While I just right here, I'm just gonna keep talking. This model right here, I actually have a... I did end up making a showcase for this model. I didn't stream with it until now. But yeah, I did actually end up making a showcase for it, so... If you want to see everything that it can do, there is a showcase for this model on this channel at this very moment as we speak. There's a couple of toggles for it too. I don't really know if I want to show them all off. I don't remember what I set the keybinds as actually. I'd have to go back and I'd have to check real quick. This one you can see the similarities with my current model. Yeah. I think like this one is like the step before like I settled on like my current design. So like there's still like a lot of similarities here. There's things that I gotten rid of and like things that I've added in, but like all in all, I think this model right here is like where I really like settled into like saying, yeah, this is the kind of design I want. This is what Mar looks like. This is it. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's where this model is like where I really started saying that. So yeah, not something that I'd stream with, but like still something that like I do rather like. I think it turned out rather well. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of this model. It's good. It's good. Yeah. In terms of like what I'm like, how like the model that I'm redrawing right now looks like, I think it's like more, it's like if you mix like my current art style with like the rough brush strokes with like Imagine this model with like bunny ears and like my current long skirt and like the rough brush strokes art style. It's more like that. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you the rest of the model too. Yeah, I got my ribbon on the top. I think like this ribbon looks like a lot more butterfly than like the ribbon on like my model right now has. I don't know if I want to go back to that. Honestly, I like it, but at the same time, it's like, well, the simpler ribbon is easier to draw, though. I might like the simpler ribbon a little bit better, just in terms of like being a little bit easier on me. Because like, I don't know, if my design is like too complicated, I won't want to draw myself, which is a problem because I draw all of my own thumbnails, and if I don't want to draw thumbnails, then I can't stream. And it's like, I guess I don't have to draw my own thumbnails. I could also just like take a bunch of selfies with my model and like just paste those. Just like get scrapbooking and like make like thumbnails that way, I guess. But like, I like drawing my own thumbnails. I don't know. I have been like so motivated to draw as a VTuber. It's crazy, actually. Like, it's actually so crazy. I haven't felt this motivated to create things in a long time. It's just... Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking like, usually when I look back at like what I've drawn over the course of a year, like for the past few years, like I haven't really, it's just been like one or two drawings, but like this year, I'll actually probably be able to do one of those month by month, what I drew in a year, art progress kind of like memes at the end of the year, like when January rolls around, after New Year's. I would have been drawing so much this year, and it's not even just like little like binary tool like thumbnail drawings either. Like I've been like getting myself to draw like actual art too, and it's like it's been really good for me like creatively wise. Like becoming a VTuber is probably the single best thing I've ever done for my growth as an artist. I've been so motivated to create. Creative mind is hard to satisfy. You don't know who said that. It was original from you, but it rings true. It does ring true. I've got that tortured artist mind. I'm never satisfied. Even when I think I'm satisfied, it's just like, well, what if I actually did more? What if I actually did something else? And it's like... it's just never ending. But like with art, I think it's a good thing. With art, I think I like that. It's like, it means that, because like with art, it means that I'm continuously thinking of like new ideas. It's not like school, where like if I fail a test, it means that I don't know enough. Like I feel like with art, if I'm dissatisfied with myself, it means that I'm growing and I'm improving. And it's like, yeah. It's good. It's really good. Typically my initial idea you start was rarely... Well, you saw that very first live 2D model I made. It's pretty much nothing like the model that well, I won't say nothing like, but it's like... it is very different from the model that I'm using right now. On the weekly. In just my normal live streams. But... yeah. It's... I don't know if I'm gonna... I'm probably not gonna change like my overall design going forward. I really like the design that I have right now. It's so comfy for me. Like I look at it and I think this is very important for VTubers, but I look at it and I'm able to think now like, yeah, that's me. That's my face. So it's like I don't think I'm gonna change like my overall design, but I do think like I do want more outfits. You know. I think like this is something like some of the Adventure Time staff said like about like Princess Bubblegum and Marceline when like being asked about like why like the two of them had like so many different outfits throughout the show. And I think like the production staff, their answer was something along the lines of like, well, girls have a lot of different clothes. And it's like, yeah, girls have a lot of different clothes. I gotta get myself more clothes. I gotta draw myself more clothes. I have a lot of variety in my wardrobe IRL, so it's just like, I want to be able to wear more stuff on stream too. I want to be able to wear lots of cute outfits on stream too. So yeah, thinking after I finish up with like this next redraw of my model, it's like I think I will just focus on like outfits, and I'll be happy and satisfied, and I'll be good. Yeah. I don't know. I keep on thinking like 3D model too, but not like one-to-one 3D model. I'm thinking more like I want one of like those low poly style 3D models. I think those are really cute. And I think it'd be really cute to do something like a Ring Fit or like a Wii Fit stream or something like that. With like a low poly 3D model. And I feel like low poly would like also like fit like the kind of aesthetic that I go for really well. Because I feel like I feel like a lot of like the aesthetic that I go for is like kind of like scrapbooky, kinda not really Y2K, strictly Y2K, but I feel like I lean lean a lot on like nostalgia-y things. So I just think like it'd suit me. Low polymar, you like the idea of low polymar? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to learn Blender though, so I think I would hire somebody to make that for me. Ooh, yeah. Something I have to save up for though. Not Live 2D. I can make my own Live 2D. 3D models. No matter what kind you're getting, they're expensive. Which I can understand. I've tried to learn Blender multiple times and it's just like not worked out. Which is why I'm thinking about hiring somebody. Once I have the funds for that. Excuse me. I got like... Yeah. Got like guckiness in my throat. Let me take a sip of something real quick. Excuse me. I was eating like spicy noodles for dinner, and like I haven't quite recovered from it. I think I'm slowly but surely building up my spice tolerance too. It's like I'm still not able to put the entire packet of spicy sauce into the noodles, but like they're not as spicy. I think probably I think I'm improving my spice tolerance little by little. I don't know. I'll get back to you guys. Like the last pack of noodles, like when I get to the last pack of noodles in the package, I'll get back to you. I'll try putting the entire spice packet in there, and like I'll get back to you. Noodles. Yeah, the more work, the more critically you look at your art, the more you seek perfection, the more you fail to reach that perceived perfection, the more frustrated I get. I feel like that sometimes, yeah. The more frustrated you get, the less efficient you become, so it becomes a nasty loop. Yeah. No, I get that too sometimes, but like... What I've been trying to do lately is like, I've been trying to tell myself, like... I've made it my goal to like get better at making bad art. But let me clarify what I mean by that. Like, I want to get better at like making art that's like... I want to be more comfortable being like messy and like free and like not care, like accepting like the imperfections that I draw as like part of the art, I think, is what I'm trying to say here. Like rough textures I think is a part of it, yeah, but also like rough textures as a result of like making like copious use of the fill tool instead of like redrawing things properly. Or like yeah, just like being messy with my lines and being kind of scribbly in places. Just like learning to be like more forgiving with myself. And like, yeah. Just learning to draw more freely, I think. Cause like, I think I do have a lot more fun when I focus on being like less like, when yeah, try to focus on being like less like clean, I think is the word I'm looking for. And like my strokes and like the way that I color things in. But yeah. It's a process. It's a process. Sometimes when you step away for a bit, it helps reset the mindset and clear your mind. Yeah. No, I do that like so much. I'll like agonize over a drawing for like an entire day, and I'll tell myself, I just gotta go to sleep. I just gotta stop looking at this thing. And then like I'll come back to it like the next day or like after a week, and I'll just be like, oh, everything is so clear now. Oh. And I'll finish it in like an hour. And so like then I'll be looking at it just like, oh, it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm the world's greatest artist. Oh, I'm a Da Vinci of the modern era. Yeah. I think that's also like part of like learning, like give yourself grace though, and like learning how to like let yourself be messy with things. Like learning to tell yourself this does not need to be done right away. This is, well, I don't know. That's probably like a luxury that I have as a hobby artist too. If I like actually did end up deciding on like going to art school and like doing art as a living, I probably wouldn't be able to make that decision. At least not all the time. So, yeah. It's situational too, I think. But absolutely, everybody, I think. It's important to learn to like give yourself a little grace and forgive yourself, I think. Not just in art too, like just in general. In art, in school, in learning how to communicate and connect with others. Many facets in life, I think, are quite similar. In their overarching ideas, at least. Yeah, happened. Someone say something about that, about solving a math problem. Yeah. It's just like, Baba puzzles are like that too. Like I do a Baba puzzle and it's just like, I'm agonizing over it for like hours, and hours, and hours, and hours. Maybe Baba puzzles aren't like that. Maybe I just like agonize over them and it's like, the moment of epiphany does not come after the break either. But yeah, the forgiving yourself part though I think is important for Baba. maybe I don't come back like refreshed and ready to do more like at the after a break, but yeah. Video games too. Learning to step away if you get like a little bit frustrated. I was gonna show you guys the rest of this model. Okay, wait. So I've shown you the face. Here's the Uba again. I used to have like straps. I don't know, I got rid of them. I didn't really like them. I feel like they didn't really make sense. I feel like my name tag has gotten cuter. I don't know, this name tag isn't very cute. I feel like I've gotten like more vibrant in my colors too, which I really like that I've been doing. Yeah, it's kind of gray, isn't it? Yeah. I got the puff balls. Yeah. There's my knees. Yeah. And then I have flowers on the bottom of my... Do you see like the little parallax effect? On the inside of my coat here, I ended up like not doing like the galaxy effect on the coat. It's just like, it's, I kind of have it like in my current model, but like also it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. It's okay if I don't have it, I think, but yeah. I think you can definitely see, or like, definitely, a lot of like what I ended up liking, what I ended up going with, came about in this model. Actually, if you compare like my models, you compare like this model to like the Sea Bunny model, to like the to like the Sea Angel model to like my current model. I think there is like a very clear progression between like the how many is that? Like 4 of them. Very nice. You love it. You love it. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, I kind of have it. My current model. Okay, wait. You get over here. Like, I move myself up. Like, it's kind of there. Like, not to the degree that I have it on. Well, actually, no. Scratch that. It is there. It is there. It's just a different flavor, I think. It's like photorealistic Galaxy versus like kind of like Doodle Galaxy. Yeah. It's good both ways. Wee. Oh. I don't know if it's like showing very well, but like the foot movement too. I'm honestly surprised that I actually finished this model and I didn't get like horribly burnt out before I could finish rigging it. Cause like there was actually so much in this model. It's full body. You didn't know that my model is full. Wait, which model? This my usual one? It's full body. I have a full body. You see, I'm not just making stuff up when I draw the rest of myself. I like actually have like a rest of my body. Anyway, yes. I'll put cardboard cutout more over there for a second. Never saw it. Aww. Kojaku too, welcome in. Yeah. I don't think I have like any more models that I actually rigged. I might have like PNGs that I can show you guys of like stuff that I've worked on and then never finished. Yeah, wait. I gotta find the folder again. The hands definitely need some work, but the hands are one of the most difficult to nail down. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... Let me go look at the hands again. There. I was trying to be like unique in the posing by like putting them in the front like this. It's like... They're very long, I feel like. Like, I don't know. They're kind of gray, I feel like, too. I don't really like the colors. It's like, I feel like shape-wise, they're not bad. I don't know. I kind of like that long, like, kind of like... That long, like, kind of like spindly fingers kind of look. I don't know. I kind of like it. But yeah. Yeah, I think, like... Overall, like the model that I'm using right now, I'm definitely a lot more satisfied with it. I like the art style that I'm using a lot more now too. Like this like kinda... Like very smooth and like very polished art style. I'll be honest, I'm like... I don't feel a whole lot when I look at it. Not that I think it's bad, but like also... Oh wait, no. Before I bring up other stuff, that's right, I wanted to see if I could show you guys toggles. Okay, wait, let me go set them up and then I'll come back. Okay. Oh, is it just... Wait. So there should be green... Okay, no. Put that on. Okay. And then I can turn that off. Okay, and then I can just like... So what do each of these do? Oh. Okay. What does this one do? Okay. Narcissus. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. But so much in this model. Okay, wait, let me show you guys the toggles. How did I not get burnt out when I was making this model? Model has an ID. Yeah, I got an ID. Wait. Here, let me bring myself back up. You guys can never see, like, I just realized you guys, like, you only ever see, like, my shoulders up, but, like, I got an ID. I got hands. I got the rest of my coat. I got my skirt, and I got my boots, and I got my puffballs at the end of my jacket. And I got, like, this is very important, okay? I don't wear full tights. I only wear, like, these little capri tight things, and then, like, under my boots, I have just normal white socks. That's very important. Remember that. Okay. Toggles. Toggles. I was gonna show you all. Toggles. Okay. Toggle number 1. Down a little bit more. Okay. Toggle number 1 is short hair. Do you like it? Do you like it? Wee. I actually think short hair toggles are so cute. I rarely ever have my hair this short though. It's like maybe sometimes in the summer when it gets like really hot, but I prefer to keep, I've told you guys this before, but I prefer to keep my hair long. I don't know, I just think it's nicer that way. It's like, I don't prefer short hair, but it is cute. So yeah, it's nice, I think, to have a toggle for when I want to mix it up a little bit. And it's also fun to just like whip it around like this. Isn't it cute? I love doing this. I know that wiki page. But yeah, short hair toggle. I do want to put like some kind of like shorter hair toggle in the model that I'm redrawing at the moment. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. I'm like, yeah. I got some hair sticking up. Yeah. This kind of goes like with another toggle that I also have in here. Then glasses. I got glasses. I'm blind. I can't see. My prescription is actually so bad. My eyes are so bad. So yes, my glasses, my glasses. I can take my ribbon off. I can take my coat off. You got your hair cut 2 days ago? No! Long hair gang! It's all nice and neat now. Good, all fresh. All style a new haircut. I think it's always fun to get your hair cut though. Like when you get like a fresh new haircut and you like how it looks, just like looking at yourself in the mirror, it's just like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that haircut. It's like, I don't know, like short hair, like shoulder length hair, I kind of like the way it feels when like you like whip your head around back and forth and I can kind of hear like, you can kind of like feel like the ends of your hair like tickling on your shoulders. I kind of like that, honestly. It's refreshing, I think. Especially like in the summer, like you can kind of feel like a little breeze from your hair like flipping around too. It's just nice, I think. Not something I do in the winter, again. I get cold really easily. But, everybody's getting haircuts. I'm probably not gonna get a haircut until like next summer. My hair's just gonna keep growing and growing. It's hilarious. You remove your beard, mustache, cut your hair, you look like a completely different person. That happens to a lot of people. Did you go for the bald look? I think it's funny when you have like people who like grow their hair out and grow like beards out, mustaches out like super long, and then they like shave it all off. They go for like the bald look, and it's just like, whoa. Whoa. I feel like that's a big change though. It's like when you're growing out your hair, it's like you don't really feel the change because it's so gradual, but then like when you like cut it all off, like would you get cold? Like the weight difference I feel is like not too bad, but like I don't know. Does it get cold? Losing that much hair? Friendly, welcome in too. My thing missing is the bunny ears. Besides that, it's cute. Yeah, I didn't always have the bunny ears are a recent development. Despite being formerly sea bunny themed, the bunny ears are a very recent development. No, you still kept a decent amount of hair. Oh, okay. Ball feels nice. No need to worry about your hair. Does it require a lot of maintenance though? Cause it's like, would you have to shave pretty regularly? Wouldn't you have to shave pretty regularly to maintain the bald look? It's like, bald look, I can't say that it's something that I have experience with, and I can't say that's something that I will have experience with either. I don't think I can ever see myself going for the bald look in my life. Like, even like, kind of like that kind of like really short, like kind of pixie haircut. I don't see myself like doing that kind of hairstyle either. Like this like kind of bob hairstyle right here is about as short as I ever go. Like usually I do keep my hair a little bit on the longer side too. I chop it all off if it gets too hot in the summer, or if I start getting a bunch of like split ends and I start thinking to myself, okay, yeah, I should start over. So yeah, that happens. And so I restart when that happens. Cut the beard before the haircut. Don't like short hair, big beard. Oh, some people go for that short hair, big beard look. I think the longest you had your hair was a quarter past the shoulder, so really long. Ooh. Longest I have ever had my hair. I have had my hair... I don't think I've ever had my hair past my butt. I think my butt is the longest that I've ever had my hair. I don't know. It gets difficult when the hair gets that long too, because like it gets tangled up really easily, and like when you're like fresh out of the shower, it's like hard to comb too. It's like takes a lot of shampoo to like wash it off properly too. It's like, yeah. And then like if you don't take care of long hair properly, it gets all frizzed up and you get like a bunch of split ends. It's just like it forces you to cut it off anyway. So it's like, yeah. It looks nice, but it's like hard to take care. It's so hard to take care of long hair. I can't say that I'm good at it. That's how fast your hair grows. Yours grow very fast. Shave your head only. It only took a few days for it to all come back. Oh. So it does take a lot of like close maintenance then. Okay, wait. Can you get like ingrown... If you like shave your head often, can you get like ingrown hairs on your scalp? Is that something you have to worry about? Do you have to like exfoliate your scalp to prepare for the shaving? Thinking. Not that you've noticed. Okay. I'm thinking about like methods of like hair cutting and hair removal now, and it's like so it's like there's these things called like epilators, right? And it's like they're like electric razors, and it's like this is just like a tangential thought that just like popped into my head, but they're like electric razors, except you like replace like the razor blade heads with like tweezers that spin really fast. And that's what an epilator is, and that's how it removes hair. And so I got to like thinking like, if you were to like go for that bald look with an epilator, that'd like probably really hurt. That would probably be really painful. Longest for you is just covering your nose, but never a problem because it's kind of curly. Nose length hair. Nose length, I think, is also, a good respectable length of hair. This has an annoying side effect. Whenever strands of hair tickle across your neck, it feels like a spider insect scurrying across your neck. I don't really get that feeling with my hair. My hair is kind of thick though, so maybe I just have too much hair for it to feel like spiders. Cause like it feels like when I like grow my hair out or like cut my hair down, it's not grow out, cut my hair down, and like I have it like shoulder length right here, and like I let it like swish on my shoulders. It feels like more like taking like a brush and like one of those like a makeup brush or like one of those kind of like hair kind of brushes, like a paintbrush or something like that, and like brushing it on my shoulders, and it feels kind of nice. It's like it's kind of nice. It's like soft and it's nice. So maybe it's like a thin hair versus a thick hair kind of thing. Had that feeling before and your hair feels like it has something crawling on you? Oh, I get that feeling when like I like shed hairs and it's like I shed hairs and like they start falling out of my head, but they like haven't fallen out of my head completely, so I just like feel like the dangling hairs like brushing up against my back or my leg or my arm or whatever. It's like, what's that? What's that? Not a bug. It's a hair. Not a hair spider either, just a single strand of hair. Oh no. Which reminds me, I gotta like vacuum my apartment again. I've been shedding a lot lately. I think it's just like I haven't really been sleeping very well lately, I'll admit. It's just like I've been so busy with studying. I think it's just like stress, but like, I've been shedding a lot of hairs lately. It's fine though. It's fine. It's like I will say I feel like I'm doing better mentally wise. I'm doing better here than I was in undergraduate. So yeah. It's good. It's fine. I'm just busy. Anyway, I was looking at toggles. This one was a coat one, right? Yeah, this one was a coat one. Okay. Starting feeling stressed, not getting enough sleep. It's okay. I'm fine. It's like I'm gonna be honest, I actually feel less stressed in school than I did working my job. Cause like, I don't know. There were times like working my last job where like I would just get home and like the stress of work would be like, I would just have to like let it out, if you know what I mean. Like, I haven't done that yet since moving here for school. Like, I've definitely been, like, stressed, and there have been, like, times where I've felt it building up, but at the same time, it's like, I've been handling it. So it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, well, my job was I only quit that, like, a couple months ago, so... Not a couple months ago, like half a year ago now, I think at this point it'd be. But yeah. Maybe it's just like... I don't know. It's like... There's also like less of like a interacting with people component right now in my school, so I don't know. Maybe like when I go off on internships, maybe it's gonna start feeling a little bit harder then too. But nothing I can't handle. I've handled similar situations in the past. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be stressful, but like I'll get through it and like eventually it'll be easy too, so it's okay. And I think like I'm the kind of person that like when I like fail at something or like when I'm not good at something, it's like I like to like go at it head on and try to get better at it. And like when I do that, it doesn't feel good. It feels, dare I say, it feels kind of bad. But like I also feel like whenever I like fail, I feel like it serves as like a really good like motivator for me to like want to improve. So it's just like I want to push through. And like when I do end up pushing through and I do end up like achieving something, then it feels like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I've proven to myself that I can do it, and then like it's less stressful like going forward from then on too. So it's like yeah. I think like I'm the kind of person that like I just need to prove to myself that I can do something, and then like I go at it with a conviction. or like I fail like horribly at it, and then I get like frustrated with myself and I say like, oh man, I could have done better than that, and then like I go at it with a conviction. But yeah, it's okay. I think I always just like go over like a bump in the beginning when I'm getting used to things, and then it's fine. Yeah. Before my vacation, I stopped working. Yeah, it's like at the beginning of like in June is when I quit my job to like start to like rest a little bit before school. But yeah. It's going good. It's just busyness, I think. It's just I'm also just like the kind of person that like just doesn't like working in general. So I've come to realize that over the years. It's like, well, no matter what I do, I think it'll give me some degree of stress. So it'll be good too. If I'm not like stressed out enough, it also like causes me like mental distress. So it's a trade-off, and I think like it's a good one too. I'm an okay level of busyness right now. Let's see. More toggles. Hard eyes. I got hard eyes in this model. They're just little hearts. They're not big ones. They're not like big pink ones either. They're just like... They're sparkly hearts, I think. They're cute hearts, I think. Yeah. They go well with this hairstyle, I think, with the glasses and like the kind of like messy, like sticking up bob haircut hairstyle I got like going on right here. I think this works well. Yeah. I'm gonna put them away though. I'm gonna go for this one. Sparkly eyes. Wow. 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 It's like... I have to like... When I like... Oh, I just realized there's like monitor light in You can see like the light of my monitor in the glasses. Wait. I put in so much detail. Wait. 2023 Mar was like... going through some kind of renaissance. Oh my gosh. Wow, I don't remember putting that in. Yeah. When I like finish like the art that I'm like redrawing, I need to like make it so that I can do like this kind of like shaking my head back and forth movement. I like doing this. I like doing this. Wow. I can't do it with like the model that I have right now because like I kind of like limited like the tilting head side to side motion like on the far angles of like when the head is turned because it's kind of hard to rig. And I kind of didn't want to rig it. So I didn't. But like I think like in the future it'd be fun to have a model that can do something cute like that again. It'd be nice. I think it'd be fun. Can I close up the model on the monitor light? Oh, it's very subtle, but yeah, I can do it. Sorry, booba. Hard eye is your mortal enemy when you get it. And it's a W art. Ooh, eyes are always the most difficult to edit. Sometimes you have to completely write it out. Ooh. Hard eyes. Hard eyes. A staple, I think. If we're talking about VTuber models. But like, do you see it? Do you see it? It's very subtle. It's very subtle. It's like right here, I think you can see it kind of well. Like, you see it like right there? Like the kind of like lighter spots. And like the glasses there. It's like light from my monitors. My monitor. Monitors? Actually, it'd be two now, wouldn't it? Because I have my laptop and I have like my regular monitor behind the laptop that I can't use because my mouse is dead. Cute, cute. You think cute? Thankies. Thankies. Wonderful. Yeah. I should... There's actually parts in my model that I'm using right now. I have a whole bunch of toggles that I drew, but I haven't rigged yet. Like, I have like a toggle where it's like in like my usual model. I should maybe expand this out a little. Oh, but if I expand it out, then my frame rate's gonna drop. I'm just gonna make myself small again. Yeah, I have a in my current model, my usual model, I have a toggle where like I have a clipboard, or not a clipboard, but like a notepad and a pen, and like it was something that I was planning on using for like drawing streams before I figured out that like my tracking doesn't really work that well. When I've got my face buried in my tablet while I'm drawing and I decide to go PNG route instead. I don't know. I think it could still be like useful here and there. I drew... What else did I draw? I drew... there is like a sparkly eyes toggle on my current model too. And then... I have like a cat mouse. I have like the little cat mouse shape. There's a whole bunch of like clothing toggles that I put into. Like I can take my jacket off, take my ribbon off, stuff like that. I think I drew glasses on my current model too. I don't remember if they're actually rigged yet though. There's like... I have a toggle where it's like, kind of like... You know, like that kind of like... Can I draw in OBS? Maybe not. It's just like that kind of like simple, like just a circle, like kind of like anime, like kind of bewildered face look. If you know what I mean. It's like I have like one of those toggles that I drew into. I think I did rig that one in. So like that should be in there. What else did I put in? I think I might actually did draw. I think I did draw short hair. I think I did draw a short hair toggle on my current model. I didn't rig it though. I can tell you that for sure. It's not rigged. So yeah, I have kind of burnt out on rigging my current model. So now that I've started drawing new art, that probably won't... Yeah. I'm probably not gonna rig it. But... such is the artist's dilemma. Always starting new projects when I'm in the middle of a different one. I actually started streaming with this model over here though, so I'd say that, hey, that's a win at the very least. There's one more toggle on this model. Hold up. This one. Whoa. For horror games. For when I am inevitably forced to play Outlast or Visage or Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion or some other horrible horror game that I don't want to play, where I can't fend for myself, where I'm just being chased by the monsters and I don't have any choice but to run and hide. This is the toggle for that. Snackroy, welcome in. I am unable to play Vesperia tonight. So we're instead going through all my past models on my laptop right now. Yeah. Yeah, I put so much into this model. It's like... I'm like actually like bewildered like that I managed to finish all of this. Let me like... I probably have the Krita file on my laptop somewhere. I can see how long it took me to draw. Okay, wait. Did you know Krita like tracks the amount of time you spend, like, not necessarily drawing, but like it tracks the amount of time you spend like moving your mouse around inside of the Krita window, which should correlate, theoretically should correlate with the amount of time you spend working in the Krita window. Okay, so it'd be over here, then it'd be over here, and then I think I would go... Yeah, I want to make this bigger. And then... I go in here, and I go and I look over... Actually, you know what I haven't seen in my files? There should be like some like really old live 2D model that I made of like one of my original characters. If anybody was here for the Passepartout stream, it was like that pink-haired bunny girl. There should have been like a live 2D model of her somewhere on my computer, but I don't see her anywhere. Huh. Okay, wait, but I was looking for... What did I open up? I started talking, I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I'm looking for. No, I want... Okay, no, that's right. I wanted to look for the creative file for this model so that I can see how long I took to draw it. That's right. Okay. Sorry about Vesperia, but I hope I'm enjoying streaming, God. I am enjoying the stream, yeah. We're making it work. Now, you see, we're making it work. I feel like... as long as I get to, like, hang out and yap with you guys, too, it's a good time, regardless. It's like... Streaming has also been, like, really good for, like... Not even just, like, getting better at talking, but, like... giving me the confidence to be sure that, like, I can start a conversation and keep it going. I always thought it was funny that this Krita has a Discord integration. I need to look into that. It's like, I feel like... Was it you? Did I just read it somewhere? I feel like it was probably, like, somebody on stream. I feel like it was probably you, Snickerway, but, like... I remember being told, like, Discord has... Or, like, Krita has Discord integration. Be like, whoa! And I still haven't looked further into it. It's a good time and fun? Yeah, yeah. Glad you think so. No, you see, we make do. As long as we are together, we'll be having a good time. Comfy vibes are finally overwhelming you and you're finally starting to drift off. I'm worming my way into your head. I'm activating all of your comfy neurons. You will get comfy cozy and you will have a good night's sleep. I'll make sure of it. Okay. I got some really old art of my very first, like, of the sea angel design. An old icon in here. Oh, there's some stuff that I put on my Tumblr blog way back when. But where's the... Here's a different PNG. But what I want is the PSD. Okay, here it is. No, okay. That's a PNG. Okay, wait, there's two in here. Okay, it's probably this one. Don't think it's that deep. You think it's just like randomly organized a game by Discord, so it tells people that you're using code. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Probably has something to do with the coding then. Think you will be activating the lurking mode. Lurk away, lurk away. I feel like I'm like sitting at my desk and you guys are like peeking over my shoulder and like pointing things out to you and saying, look at this, look at this, look at this. And then sometimes you guys will go like sit on the couch and just be like, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this. And it's just like cozy hanging out together. Okay, wait. So here's the creative file. I go to document information. Is that right? 2 days and 10 hours? There's no way. 2 days and 10 hours. There's no way this was drawn in 2 days. Okay, wait, this one? I also have like a tendency to like start a creative document and then I'll like make like copies of it and I'll like start drawing and like on one copy and I'll like save it and I'll make more copies and then like I'll keep going and make more copies and more copies. I wonder if that like resets like the 1 day and 7 hours. That's not. That is definitely... I definitely took more than 1 day and 7 hours to draw this. So yeah, I'm wondering like if that like copying and like switching to like... Because like technically it's like switching to a new document, I guess? So I wonder if that like resets the time counter. Lots I don't know about this program still. Don't use Credo often. Very artistically challenged. It's okay. Art is like... Art is a long game. I don't know. There's still a lot that like I really want to improve at drawing too, but it's just like, oh, there's so many other things to do with my time. It's just like there's so many things that I already know that I like drawing and I can draw. Just like, And it's also just like, where to start? Where to start? Again, with the getting over the bump in the beginning. I think like that's the next big thing that I need to work on. Just like getting more used to like taking those first steps. Not just art-wise, but like everything-wise too. But as I was really inspired and have all the time in the world, 10 hours. 10 hours, that's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'll like sit in front of my computer for like, even if I'm just drawing like little simple like chibi things, I'll like sit in front of my computer for like 5-6 hours at a time. Just trying to make things work. It's like for me, that'll be like a short drawing session. It's just like, I'm so slow at drawing. There's no way that this entire model got drawn in like 2 days. 48 hours, that doesn't sound right. Okay, wait. There should be like PSDs for other models on this laptop too. Let me see. Yeah. There's the single commission that I did. Let me check this guy's PSD. Oh, there's so many copies here. Okay, wait. I also like making copies of like my creative files because like it helps to have, I feel like especially these days, it like helps to have like a whip file that I can like pull out and say, actually wait, take a look at this. I have been drawing it by hand. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid, but letting... I feel like it's an important... I feel like whip files are an important thing to have in this year of 2025. And going forward as well. Why draw when I can put a knight into Risk of Rain? Oh, I can play without a mouse. Oh, I can play Bobo without a mouse. No, you see, the problem is, like, I was like, actually, I got so excited. I thought I was so, because like, even though my mouse died, because like, I use my pen tablet as a monitor, right? So I got so excited just being like, oh wait, I don't need a mouse. I can just use like my stylus in place of my mouse and it'll be all good and I can still like bring out the game and play video games. But it's just like, I don't know, for some reason it just wasn't working. I couldn't click on anything. I couldn't open anything with the stylus. It's just like, yeah. I think, like, while we're on the topic of it, I think like, I do wanna probably make some time to stream Vesperia tomorrow since I couldn't stream it tonight. Because I do really want to finish that game. God, the commission file says I spent 3 hours on it. That's not true at all. I was agonizing over this thing for months. And I remember agonizing over this thing. I'm just gonna close it. How many... Actually, no, let me open it back up. How many layers... This model right here, not the commission that I did, but this model right here. How many layers was it? I want to see. Am I allowed to show the com off? Yeah, he's debuted already. I have a showcase on my channel too. It's the Live 2D model that I made for Owari. My dragon son. I haven't seen him stream lately, but yeah. His showcase is on my channel. His Twitch channel is also linked in the showcase description. So again, I'm not sure what he's up to these days, but yeah. I would recommend like Stopping by his channel real quick if you wanna see my son. Just knows that I like purple. Purple's okay. Purple's okay. I actually like, my favorite color is actually blue. Alrighty, dragon son. My dragon son. My only son. The single commission I did before I decided, yeah, I can't do this. Just focused on making live 2D models for myself. Where did it go? Okay, there it goes again. Okay. So I open the PSD for this model back up. And then how many layers was this? Did my frame rate get worse? I feel like opening up all these creative files isn't doing good things for this laptop. I'm actually like really surprised that like the fan hasn't like started blowing at like concerning speeds and volumes, because like usually by now it would have like started sounding like a like a jet engine taking off, but it's taking it pretty well actually. A couple drops in frames isn't too bad. Okay, wait. How many layers is this thing? 228. Oh, okay. 228 is less than I... Well, okay, but... I also have, like, all the symmetrical layers, like, lurch and, like, placeholder layers, so it would be more than that. It'll be probably better to check my Live 2D file, actually, but I took Live 2D off this computer, so I can't check that. Ow! Your OC is purple and you love purple. I like purple too. Purple is a good color. But I will say, like, in terms of, like, favorite colors, I like blue a little bit more. Like, my hair is... It's confusing because my hair is purple, and I feel like because you can only ever, like... What you're seeing, like, most of the time is, like, my bust stub. Just, like, from my shoulders up. So you're seeing, like, my purple hair and, like, my kind of, like, purple tone, like, turtleneck most of the time. And like my pink eyes, which go with the purple hair. But like if you look at the rest of my outfit, I think like the kind of like bluish tint on like my skirt and like my coat and like my ribbon, I think it comes across there. And, like I try to like put a lot of blue like when I'm like drawing like just like little like doodle things and stuff, and then like I sign like my little like sometimes when I like post and stuff, like I'll sign them with like a little blue heart too. But like yeah, I feel like it doesn't come across very well to either too, so understandable. I don't know, it's come to my mind occasionally, like thinking about like, well, I want my image color to be blue, but I don't really look very blue. I'm not very blue, abadie. Apple tea, apple pie. I'm not very blue, but like, I don't know. I like my purple hair though. I like my purple hair. I don't really want to give myself blue hair. It's like, I feel like that's also like a good like motivator for me to like make myself more outfits, because if I have more outfits I can make them more blue, and then it'll be more obvious that like, yeah, this bunny likes blue. You thought it was a lab coat? It is a lab coat. Yeah, it is a lab coat. It's just like not very, I guess it's like not very lab coat like, but like it is supposed to be just like a long white lab coat-esque kind of coat. But yeah, lab coat-ish. Look at the ID card. You're still questioning it? What do you mean you're questioning it? This is no. You see my ID right over here. This is official. This is official. I am a medical professional. My background is also more purple than blue. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah. Well, like the one that I like usually use, like when I'm like on my PC and I have access to all my normal like streaming resources, that one's kind of like yellow. I could like here. I could like look for see if I have any like backgrounds here that are more blue. This one's purple. This one looks more blue. Okay, wait. I got a whole bunch of Okumono. I got a whole bunch of backgrounds that I downloaded on Okumono for like when I was still using like this laptop for like live 2D work, and I need to like make a whole bunch of showcases on this thing. Okay, this one's more blue. Blue and purple, two of your favorite colors. Blue and purple are very good colors. I think if I were to rank my top 3 favorite colors, I like blues. I don't know. I don't think I have like a specific like favorite kind of blue. I think like my design, I like definitely like gravitate more towards like aquas and like cornflower blue and like lighter blues like that, but like cobalts and like electric blues and like navy blues and darker blues are like nice too. It's like, and like my day-to-day wardrobe, like not what you usually see me wearing on stream here, I think I wear like a lot of dark blue. But yeah, blues are nice. Purples. I don't really like wearing like really strong purples. If I wear purple, it'll be like a lavender, I think. Like lavenders, like those kind of like bordering on white. They're so bright lavenders. I think those are like really pleasant too. Like pinks as well, I think are nice. I have a lot of brown clothes. Do I come across as a brown girl? I have like a lot of brown clothes. Brown clothes, white dresses, cream colored dresses. I think like I have like a lot of neutral tones in my wardrobe. More with blue hair. Mardayo. I kind of have like in my usual like opening video, my usual like intro video, like my intro, just my loading screen video, like the little, just the little tiny Mar there. I got blue hair there, but like that's like kind of stylized too. That's not like just my normal model. I don't know. I've always had purple hair. I don't think I'll ever change it. Purple hair is a Mars staple. I tried making my hair bow blue. I don't think I want to make like the, at least not like my base outfit, because like I kind of like the how like simple and like cohesive like my color palette is. I feel like not having a lot of like colors and like, or like I feel like the way that I like organize the colors like makes it like very easy to like block out the different portions of like smaller, get smaller. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's like the simpleness of it makes it like really easy to like block out like the different portions of my design, and like towards the top like too, especially I feel like having like the white bow on top and like compared to like the white of like my skirt and like my coat along with like my turtleneck, I feel like it makes it very easy to like focus on like my face and like my like that central area there too. So like I like the kind of color balance that I got going in my model right now. Animal Crossing, Miss Old Animal Crossing. Yeah. I don't know. I just really like putting on Animal Crossing as like BGM music. It's nice. Like I've been like searching a lot for like lately, like what I've been listening to a lot of in like free time when I'm just like working, it's like these kind of like video game like mixes, like the Animal Crossing ones, and like also the ones that would just be like general kind of like Nintendo mix, or like the ones that'll be like kind of like it's like Those like aesthetic ones, the ones that would be like Fruitiger Arrow, like that kind of aesthetic ones, or like the jungle mix kind of ones, where it's just like they take like the old like it's like Wii music sometimes. It's like the funkier Wii music, or it's like Dreamcast music, or it's like old places. Like they'll just like compile a whole bunch of like old music together. And it's just like nice to listen to. I think it's very nice. Sometimes you like yellow and green. Your OC's eyes are purple and reddish yellow. Purple eye. I also have an OC with purple eyes. I think I've showed him like briefly a few times before. Maybe once or twice. He's like a robot. He's like, I don't know if... No, I drew him during the Past Part 2 stream as well. But he's like the robot character with like the vest and he's got like the sand colored hair and the purple eyes. Purple eyes I think are very... Purple eyes and brown hair, I really like that combination. I think it looks really nice. Reddish yellow. Reddish yellow is also... Orange eyes? More of like a... Or more like red and yellow. Pink eyes I think are very nice. I like pink eyes. I will say, I might be kind of biased in this for reasons, but like I also like green eyes. Characters with green eyes. The music has run out. The music has run out. Let me find... Oh gosh, it's been 2 hours already. Okay, wait. Let me find... Another music. Nintendo nostalgic Wii music. Okay, yeah, we'll go with Nintendo nostalgic Wii music. Don't get pink eye. No, you see, my eyes may be pink, but I've never had actual pink eye before in my life, so it's all good. It's not some horrible omen of the future, it's just pink eyes. Most of your wardrobe is pretty dark to be honest. Yeah, mine too. I got like a lot of like blacks and navies and then like I wear jeans in my everyday life and then there's like grays, slacks and like black skirts. And it's just like I think sometimes I just think to myself, maybe I should get more bright colored clothes. But then like I go shopping and I just buy a whole bunch of like the same colored clothes again. It's just like, okay. This is okay. Boots, yeah. I'm a boots girl. Don't forget it. And also, don't forget, the tights don't go all the way down. They are capri tights. They are capri tights and I'm just wearing normal socks under my boots. Normal white socks. I don't know. Not just like, maybe not just white socks. Maybe I have some patterned socks too. I got like this really cute pair of socks with like pears on them that I really like to wear sometimes. You can draw me with my pear socks if you would like. I can draw me with my pear socks too. Those rabbit feet under there? No, 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 no. I got girl feet under there. You see? Rabbit, girl, bunny, girl. The girl is important too. The girl is important too. Nintendo soundtrack you listen to most is probably Metroid Prime. Ooh. Yeah. I've just been listening to a whole bunch of playlists like this lately. Like also like those kind of like playlists that'll be like they'll have like some sort of like cute aesthetic image on like the cover and they'll be like songs to play at an aquarium date, songs to play at a picnic, songs to play for a working afternoon. And they'll have like a whole bunch of like, I really like Shibuya-kei, like the genre Shibuya-kei, so they'll have like a whole bunch of like Shibuya-kei songs or have like a bunch of like bossa nova in them. They'll have like a bunch of like relaxing like Nintendo songs like this in there too. I think those are also very nice playlists. But yeah. Oh, toss up that between that and Skyward Sword. Cause Skyward Sword's soundtrack is very good. Skyward Sword. Zelda soundtracks in general. I don't know. Sometimes I'll go back and I'll like watch the trailers for like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and I'll just listen to the music because I want to feel something. Zelda music has a special place in my heart. Oh, Zelda music. Like going out dark because it means you don't gotta separate out your lunch. That's true. Well, you see, they also sell like those little like you can like go to the laundry aisle and you buy like those little color catcher sheets and then like throw one of those in the wash and you can just like wash everything together anyways. That's what I do. And then like you wash them enough times, like the colors stop bleeding out and you don't gotta use the color catcher sheets anymore and everything's all good. Cute pair of socks. Pair of socks. Yeah. Even wear mostly black socks. Oh. Well, I don't have a whole lot of black socks. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of dark colored socks at all. It's like most of my socks are either blue. I have like this. I bought like this set of like gray and like not quite green, not quite blue, kind of like aqua colored socks. I have like some white and blue socks. I have some white and pink socks. I have my pair of socks. I have like socks with like orange toes and like those ones are cute too. I have like a whole bunch of just like sport and athletic type socks because like those I just get them in like big packs on sale and it's like I don't know, I figure they're socks, nobody really sees them, so it's okay if they're like not like the best things in my wardrobe. It's socks. You just need like good quality socks that'll last you for a while. I think I actually haven't bought new socks in a long time. So like yeah, I guess that's good. I've been buying good socks that don't need to be replaced very often. Sometimes you like dusty purple on your OC's hair. Purple's a good color for hair, I feel like. Like, if you're, like, trying to, like, go for, like, dark hair, but you don't want to go for, like, just, like, pure, like, gray, black kind of colors, like, and not, like, brown colors either. Like, purple and blue, I think, are, like, good options to go for. What other OC hair colors do I have? I think, like, those really bright, like, kind of platinum blondes. I think those are, like, a really interesting hair color, too. Like, those bright blondes, like, those sandy kind of, like, not quite brunette shades. I like those. Like blues and purples. I just mentioned this, but blues and purples in shade of like black hair. I like those. I have an OC with ginger hair. I got an OC as a ginger. Yeah. I don't know. One of these days, maybe I should have a stream one of these days where I just introduce you guys to my OCs. But I feel like I would have to like organize and collect my thoughts about that. Because there would be a lot of explaining to do, and I feel like trying to keep track of my thoughts on stream for something like that would be might be a little bit too much. My gosh. Yeah. Another thing I could do when I'm back on my PC, off of my laptop, batteries in my mouse, as things should be. A friend of yours is playing through Wind Waker, and it's fun to hear all the music again. Wind Waker, I play through Wind Waker again. One of these days, I will finish Wind Waker. One of these days, I will open up Wind Waker, I will replay it again, I will get past the Triforce Hunt, and I will actually kill Ganon and beat the game. It's gonna happen one of these days. One of these days. I don't know. There's other games I gotta finish first. I've been like trying to think of like what game I wanna like after I get through Vesperia. I really gotta try and finish a whole bunch of the games I have like that I started and never finished. I don't know. I gotta finish. I might do Stars in Time. I don't know. I know I was talking about like doing like Virtue's Last Reward, but it's like I gotta finish these games. I might go back to Stars in Time. Have I ever played Factorio? I have never played Factorio, but I will say while we're on this subject of like factory games, I am planning on playing like Arknight's Enfield when that comes out. When is it gonna come out? Nobody knows. But eventually, when it does come out, I am planning on playing it on stream. It's open world too, so I should be better at it than like actual Arknights. It'll be fun. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about this, but like, it's like, there's like clone characters, I think they are, of like current Arknights characters that they're putting into the game. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about that, at the same time, it's like it'll be nice to like see familiar faces and be able to like gush about them and yap about them and stuff, but also like, huh. I thought it was gonna be completely original. Huh. Maybe I gotta catch up on the Arknight story after all. Huh. I've got like... I've not played Arknights in a while, but I'm familiar with like the major story beats that have been going on so far. I need to catch up. Wind Waker stream. One of these days. One of these days. If I get a capture card, I could either play the GameCube version on my Wii, not on GameCube. I don't have a GameCube anymore. Or I have the Wii U version too. I can like run around making Link take selfies in places. It's like I love how that's been like such a consistent feature across like so many of the newer Zelda games. Just like the ability to like let Link take selfies in places. I think it's so funny. What game? You haven't heard of it? Wait, I forgot what... Arknights are a different game. Arknights Enfield? It's like the open night like Arknights game. Arknights is like a gacha game. Anyway, they're making like a open world like sequel to it. They're calling it Enfield, and it's going to be releasing sometime in the future. They keep like bringing... There's like a closed alpha? Not a beta. I think it was close to alpha. It was like last year, and like they keep like showing off like demos of the games at like game shows and like conventions and stuff like that. But like there's still like no like solid release date for the game. And like there's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like there's like an exploration and like a gacha component to it, but like there's also supposed to be like a factory base building component to it as well. That's supposed to be like a pretty big portion of the game, and like I think like the producer of the game actually said that like he got like inspired by like Factorio when he was like thinking up the ideas for that portion of the game. So it's just like yeah, I thought of it when you brought up Factorio. You've heard of Arknights, but you haven't heard of Factorio like it. Yeah, there's supposed to be like the base building mode in like Arknights Enfield is supposed to be like very like Factorio inspired. That's what I was trying to say. You think you played the demo somewhere? Oh, you played Enfield demo. Oh, it's somewhat okay? Somewhat okay. Somewhat okay. I'll take somewhat okay. I feel like... I don't know. Have I mentioned this to you guys before? I feel like a lot of games now... I feel like I mentioned this last stream actually, but yeah, a lot of games now, I feel like games in the past, they have like a good vibe out of virtue of being a good game, but like being like a solid game, just like a solid game. But like now I feel like games focus more on the vibes, and they're hoping that being a solid game will come out of having those vibes. It's like, there's a paradigm shift here, and I don't know if I like it. Yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point. You like base building, so it could be nice. I have never, like, actually truly played, like, a base building game before. I'd be excited to try it out. Like, especially since, like, Enfield should be, like... Theoretically, I should be able to play it free to play. But yeah. I don't know. I, like... When I was, like, in the past, I was, like, also... I went through, like... When I was in university, I went through a big hit where I was, like, a big phase where I was, like, watching, like, YouTubers, like, Let's Game It Out, and, like, YouTubers like that where, like, they take games and, like, they, like, push them to their limits and, like, try to, like, break them. I think it might be fun to do that. With a game. Some kind of, like, management, some kind of, like, building game. I think it'd be fun to, like, try that out. Just, like, take it to the absolute limits. I feel like that involve a lot of grinding, though. I don't know. You feel like it's subjective to each person? Yeah. I don't know. Generally, I do, like... Oh, well, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with grinding in video games. I'll do it. And I'll do it for hours on end, but at the same time, I don't know if I enjoy it. I don't know if it's something that I actually like. But, but yeah. I'll try. I'm excited for it though. I think I am excited for Enfield, and I'll try the base building. If the base building ends up being not so much my thing, then it's okay. It's okay. There's still lots of other stuff to do in that game, so it'll be a-okay. We're gonna make war crimes a roller coaster. Actually, now that you mention it, I don't know. Roller coaster tycoon. I don't know. Maybe the absolute highest point in the map down to the absolute lowest point in the map. Do a couple of loops like that, and then like launch everybody like up into the sky. If you like launch people up into the sky in Roller Coaster Tycoon and they come back down, will they just like automatically crash? Or like, can you like make them like jump from like one portion of the track to another? Does it work like that? Can I do that? Hmm? Can I do that? Anyway, same, you'll grind, but you probably won't enjoy it because it can be boring. Yeah, I don't know. When I grind about things, grind for things, it's like... It's gaming where I'm thinking I'll enjoy like what comes after more than like what's going on right now. And I feel like that's not good, but I do it anyway. It's nice in games where the gameplay loop is fun though. It's like things like Fantasy Life though, where it's like I enjoy that. Like I've mentioned to you guys, like I actually do enjoy the battle system in like Xenoblade. But yeah. Yeah. Like Pokemon Sword and Shield, you enjoy the game more than you get the... even more you get the DLCs. Kinda... I miss the times when games would like... Cause like, when games would have like expansive like post stories, just like in the base game. I think like all the extra stuff just like came in the base game, and like you were like free to like explore like everything and all the extra stuff like after you finish the main story. I miss when games were like that and they didn't like force you to get DLC to play through all of that after the fact. But that's also a tangent, and neither here nor there. Just realized I'm blocking my Zatsu or whatever sign. Should I put it somewhere else where you can see it a little bit better? Here, wait. Maybe like put it over here so we can see it a little bit better over there. Lock you guys in place so I'm not like constantly Zatsu or whatever. Okay. And now we have our label again. Never actually played RTTC, so I can't say, Fantasy Life is so good. Whoa, you're ready for a sale before picking up the new one though. Yeah. Like the new one is like... I feel like, in terms of like... I like the original Fantasy Life in terms of like... If you like the... Okay, no. I'll word it like this. If you like the Fantasy Life gameplay loop and you want more Fantasy Life gameplay, I think, like, the new one is very good. But if you want more, like, Fantasy Life world and, like, storyline, it's... I feel like... It doesn't quite give the same feeling that the first one gave. Like, I feel like the maps and the characters... And just like the general like presentation of the story was like handled much better in the first game. But also like the second game still has like that really fun fantasy life gameplay loop. So it's like I feel like they really improved on the crafting system too. Like I've seen some people complain, but like I don't know. Those timing portions and like the crafting mini games in the 3DS version, I didn't really like those. And they're gone now in the new one. So That makes me happy. Hmm. But yeah, I've gotta like get back into fantasy life. I'm almost done with the main story. I gotta like stop telling myself that I'm like gonna grind out all the side quests before I finish the main story, and I need to make myself do it. I need to tell myself all of the side quests are still going to be there after I finish the main story. It's fine. As far as those types of games go, you have a friend who swears by Rune Factory 4. You have to check it. Rune Factory 4 is so fun. It's so much fun. It's like there's a little bit of everything in Rune Factory 4. It's like I really like capturing monsters and then like taking all my monster buddies out to go exploring the world in Rune Factory 4. But like if you're like more into like the Harvest Moon side of like the fantasy Harvest Moon of Rune Factory, then like the farming system is there too, and then like there's still like the collecting like gifts for like villagers and like getting them to be your friends, or like maybe like dating a bachelor or bachelorette portion of like the fantasy Harvest Moon too. It's really fun. And, like the story is like really expansive too, so if you like story, Rune Factory 4 is also very good for that. Tides of Destiny, I feel like while we're on like the topic of Rune Factory, Tides of Destiny is another like game that I really enjoyed. It's I would probably call Tides of Destiny the Wind Waker of the Rune Factory series. Cause like there's like that big like there's a big portion of the game where it's like you're walking or you get like this golem, right? And you can use it to like explore like the ocean, like find islands and like explore them. And I really like doing that. It's fun. And like you still get to like tame monsters and like get them like help you out on like your farm and like around like your different places and stuff. So there's still that like that fun to be had there. There's accessories that you can collect too. I forgot about that too. But like in Tides of Destiny and in Rune Factory 4, there's like accessories and outfits that you can collect. Is there a crafting system where you have to press the right timer? Yeah, that one, Fantasy Life, yeah. But that reminds me, there's also crafting in Rune Factory. So that's another thing like you can do in Rune Factory if you like that. You can like go out and collect materials and like craft things like weapons and tools and like armor, stuff like that. And that's also fun. One thing I didn't like about Tides of Destiny though was like, so you know like how in Rune Factory there's a stamina meter, right? And like things that you do throughout the day like deplete your stamina meter. Like you can only do so much farming per day. You can only do so much fighting per day. You can only do so much this and that per day. So like in Tides of Destiny, the golem, moving the golem around the ocean ate up your stamina. So it's like, and some of those islands are pretty darn far apart too. So it's like, sometimes you'd be trying to like explore the ocean and it's just like, you wouldn't be able to do it effectively because like you just didn't have enough stamina to like move the golem around enough, or you'd like get in a fight with something in the ocean and it's like you'd end up like waking up in your bed the next morning because you'd pass out because you'd like run out of health and stamina because you were like already out of stamina from moving the golem around the ocean so much. And I think there was like a required fight in that ocean at some point to like progress past something and get somewhere to like some temple that you need to get to progress the story. I remember that's a complaint that I have with that game. All in all, though, it was really fun. I like ocean exploration. I will say is always fun. Is that the newest Rune Factory? Tides of Destiny was for the Wii. Yeah. And then yeah, there was. I haven't played the new Rune. The new Rune Factory game is like the. It's like the Eastern themed one, isn't it? Like the Japan themed one, feudal Japan themed one. Like it's on Steam, I feel like. And then like I think like Rune Factory 5 is also on Steam. Then like they ported Rune Factory 4, didn't they? So that would also be on Steam too, wouldn't it? So yeah. Yeah. So many Rune Factories. So like Stardew management system. Basically, yeah. You get like given a stamina meter and you just gotta watch it throughout the day. If you're into like, if you want like something that is to Stardew Valley as Rune Factory is to Harvest Moon, I would highly recommend Fields of Mystria too. Fields of Mystria is something I play a lot in my free time, and it's a lot of fun. And it's like currently in development too, so they're always updating it with new stuff. I think they like just added like a whole bunch of like new like vendors and like festivals and stuff into the game, and like they've expanded like the romance system to like include like actual dating now, and so it's really cool, really fun. I'm going after the tsundere guy, by the way. He's like a small angry animal that I'm trying to tame. Fields of Mystery is Fields of Mystery is so good. I love how much like character customization there is, and how much you can customize your farm. And it's like I have a lot of fun with the like dungeon exploration system too. It's really nice, and it's like I want to get further in the story too. I'm like so curious about this story. It's like I feel like it's just a really perfect intersection between like cozy farming game and like actual fantasy game. I love Fields of Mystria. It's really great. If I haven't already sunk like however many hours into it, I might like play it on stream, but like I have, so it's like I don't know. I don't want to like just jump into the middle too. But Fields of Mystria, highly recommend. Highly recommend. The new story season game looks very good. Oh, it's like a remake of Animal Parade, isn't it? Was it Animal Parade or was it a different Harvest Moon game that they're porting over the Story of Seasons? Okay, wait. Story of Seasons. What's the latest one? Pioneers of Olive Town. Grand Bazaar? Okay, no. Grand Bazaar would be the... Okay, no. So it's the one that came before Animal Parade, then. A Wonderful Life. I remember I played the original GameCube version of Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, and like I didn't like do anything on the farm. I would kind of just like spend all my time like in that game just like wandering around and like exploring like the town and like picking weeds off the floor and like feeding them to my farmer whenever his like stomach would start like grumbling. And like I would basically just like spend all of my time like slacking off and not taking care of the farm, and like my wife left me because she got angry that I never paid attention to her at the farm. I got the bad ending. I think like my wife left me, my cow died, but like I think workaholic. No, you see it's the opposite. The opposite was the problem. I never did anything. I wasn't there for her. I wasn't there for my son. I wasn't there for my farm. I wasn't there for my cow. So my beautiful wife, she left me and she took our son with her. After I worked so hard to romance her. By the way, you know, if you don't get married after the first year and like A Wonderful Life, you get a game over. Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life is like you are going to live. You are going to have a fulfilling life, or we will not let you continue. Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life says you only have one life. You only have so many years in this life. You gotta make them count. That game. I feel like it would be fun to like go back and like replay it with like my current philosophies, because I feel like 4-year-old Mar didn't really get it. And eventually I think I did get it, but like after I played A Wonderful World. Oh no, A Wonderful Life. But yeah, I think like that'd be another game that'd be fun to come back to. Like do a couple run-throughs of A Wonderful Life and see what kind of endings I get. Is this song from We Play? It might be. I'm just listening to some sort of general like Nintendo songs playlist right now. Oh yeah, before it was the menu theme for Wii Party. No, it was the fishing. No, before it was the fishing theme from Wii Play. Right now we are listening to Lobby Music 3 from Fishing Resort Wii. Yeah. Marry or else. Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life says you will get married. You will get married. Oh, but like... No, you see, in other Harvest Moon games though, like in the... In like the... What was it called? It's like the... Game Boy Color... No, the Game Boy... The GBA version... Whatever, like, the GBA version of Harvest Moon was. Like, the one where you play as the girl, though. Not the one where you play as the guy. That's the one that I had. Like, there are bachelors in that game where if you marry them, they're supposed to be, like, from, like, the... From a different town. And so, like, if you marry any of those bachelors, technically you get a game over because your farmer, like... The lore is that she moves to live with them, so she stops living on the farm. So you just get a game over if you marry those bachelors. So it's like, the theming here, the messages aren't consistent. It's like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. Do you want me to get married? Do you want me to not get married? I will say though, that one was also a fun Harvest Moon game. I think in terms of like protagonists, like she's also like one of the cuter ones. But like she's also got like that really long like kind of like hair like going on to her, so it's like she's also just like designed to my tastes. The other like female protagonist from like the GPA like DS era of Harvest Moon games was like the ponytail brunette, the brunette girl with the ponytail. It's like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a ponytails kind of girl. Ponytails are okay. They're okay. I prefer long hair. I don't know. I prefer a nice little cute bob cut. I like... twin tails are okay. I would have accepted a twin tail protagonist, I think. I don't know. I like hairstyles where the hair is down and kind of fluffy or kind of long. That's what I prefer, I think. Willow, welcome in too. I am streaming on my laptop because I can't use my PC right now, so things look a little bit different. But yeah, we're just zatsu, we're just chatting right now. I'm talking about Harvest Moon right now. You know which Harvest Moon game had a really cute protagonist? Like the female protagonist from Animal Parade? She was really cute, like her hairstyle, like the little bob hairstyle that she had, and like her boots too. I remember her boots. I thought were so cute. Like they're like these little like, they got like these little like, not really like leg warmers, but just like little like, I guess you could call them like little leg warmer like portions on her boots, but they're still like part of the boots. It's just like, they're just cute. I think she's got a really cute design, and like Animal Parade too was like. In general, I just like really like the art direction Animal Parade. It was just very nice, I think. It's like the art style was really pleasant, like all the character designs were really pleasant. I never got through the story, so I can't talk to that. Like, I don't know, just like the... It seemed nice from what I got through. It's like, it felt like one of like those more like seriously toned like Harvest Moon games. Like not quite on the level of A Wonderful Life, but... kind of approaching there. Oh, you got a long drive early in the morning. She's head to bed. Thanks for a chat. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting today, Snuckrowave. Have a good drive tomorrow. See you. Goodbye and good night. Harvest Moon characters look adorable. Yeah. Harvest Moon is such a cute series. I don't know. I feel like Story of Seasons, it's cute, but I feel like it doesn't quite have the same feeling that Harvest Moon did. It's like, I feel like there's like I know, because I have played a Story of Seasons game. I've got like one Story of Seasons game for like the 3DS, like one of the very first ones after they like rebranded from like Harvest Moon to Story of Seasons. I don't know. It's just like I feel like the console like Harvest Moon games will like always be like my favorite Harvest Moon games. It's like, what was it? Like Magical Melody or something like that? Like the GameCube one where like you're collecting the music notes. I got like really super into that one when I was younger. That was another game that I really liked, that little Ma really liked. Whatever that Harvest Moon entry was it like Magical Melody? Musical Melody? Here, wait. Harvest Moon... If I just look up Harvest Moon Melody, will it come up? Maybe? Possibly. Magical Melody. It was Magical Melody. Okay, Magical Melody. I really liked it. It's cute. It was fun. While we're on the topic of like GameCube slash Wii era games, possibly of serious tone, do you know what a game I'm curious about that I want to play is? Have you ever heard of a game called The Dog Island? It's like... I'm so curious about it. Cause like, I know like The Dog as like this franchise of just like cute like animal merchandise of like really of like photos of featuring photos like taken super close up on like dogs' snouts, and I remember seeing them at like like the dog themed like pens and like notebooks and stuff like that at like school book fairs when I was a kid. So it's like the concept of a video game from the dog franchise just being something that's like super serious and like emotional is like giving me whiplash and making me super curious, because like the way that I've heard people talk about this game it's like so apparently like the storyline of the game is like you are a dog and your dog's sister gets sick. So you go on a journey to like find a special flower to cure your sick dog's sister. But like your dog's ship that you left on your dog that you used to leave on your dog journey gets caught in a storm and you end up washing up on an island, the Dog Island. And so you have to like befriend like the inhabitants of the Dog Island and like explore it, and eventually you find the flower, but there's some sort of like tragic ending, and like all the people and like or like all the dogs on the island have like their own like tragic dog backstories. Like I saw a Tumblr post, it was like either a Tumblr post or a tweet about it, but like apparently like there's a doctor dog on the island and he has like trauma and he can't look at blood because like he like horribly messed up like a procedure sometime in the past, and it's like stuck with him forever. It's like, oh my god. What's the age rating on this game again? Anyway, I'm very curious about the Dog Island. And like, cause it looks like a very cute game too from the screenshots that I've seen of it. So it's like, huh. I feel like as long as like the gameplay isn't too shovelware, I feel like it could end up being like, I feel like those kinds of games, they either end up being like complete like shovelware and like awful quality, or they end up being like literally the best hidden gem you have ever found. And I'm all for it. I'm all for trying it out. I would love to try it out. The Dog Island. Curious about it. But yeah. What else? It's late. It's past midnight. I was just gonna make it like a short, like kind of yapping stream with you guys, but it ended up being a little bit long, didn't it? You never heard of that game but you're curious? Yeah, I'm curious too. I think it was like a Tumblr post. It was like some Tumblr post, like just a Tumblr user. Being as Tumblr users tend to be a little bit leaning towards hyperbole, probably in describing this game, but like, I still think it would be fun to play it. Experience something new. Oh, also other games that I want to play. There's so many like hidden gems on the Wii, I feel like. Have you ever heard of like Have I mentioned this to you guys before? But have you ever heard? I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but have you ever heard of like a game called like Fragile Dreams, Farewell Ruins of the Moon? It's like a JRPG where you're like exploring like a post-apocalyptic version of the Earth. I think it's like story-based. And like it looks so pretty. I want to play it so bad. I want to own it too. But like every time I try to look at for it secondhand, it's being sold for like over $100. Not even for like a mint condition copy of the game either. So it's just like, oh my gosh. I don't know if it's like Y2K tax or if it's just like eBay sellers going like, "Oh yeah, it's an old game. People are willing to pay more for retro games." But like, oh man. But yeah, that's another game that I really want to play. It looks so pretty. It's like actually looks so pretty. Don't like sad or tragic stories, but you're interested in it? Yeah. I think like sad or tragic stories, I think there's a very fine line between like just using things like sadness or like tragedy for like shock value and like ending up in territory where it ends up being like a little bit distasteful versus like telling like a compelling story that happens to have like a little bit some shocking elements or a bit of a tragic ending. But yeah, never heard of that one either, but we'll give it a look. Yeah. It's like it's a JRPG. It's a JRPG. I haven't looked too much into it because I want to play it and I don't want to spoil myself. But it's so pretty looking and like the concept behind it too is like exactly my thing too. It looks so good. It's got that kind of like quiet like I like it when like post-apocalyptic games are like not like kind of like scary gritty, but like more just like focusing on like the peaceful quietness after like the apocalyptic event that like put the world in this kind of situation. It's a balance. Yeah, definitely a balance. But yeah. That's another like Wii game that I wanna check out. A Wii game! While we're talking about Wii games now, another Wii game, and yet another game that I'd never finished, but like a Wii game that I hear people like saying good things about from time to time. You know like the Epic Mickey series? I actually own them. I never finished them, but people say good things about those games, so it's like, It's also like another game that I think I'd want to go back and finish. A game series that I want to go back and finish like one of these days. I think like once I start like getting through like my current backlog like pretty decently, I might go back and play a whole bunch of like Wii games. Get myself a capture card. Just play a whole bunch of Wii games on an actual Wii and like not on like Dolphin on my computer. Maybe on Dolphin on my computer so they run a little bit better. But like break out the Wii remotes and like just like play a bunch of Wii games because I think it'll be fun. I feel like there's a whole bunch of like really unique games on the Wii too. Cause like, I know like the Pokepark games are on the Wii, and I feel like nothing like those has like come out like since then. I can use a Wii to play like GameCube games too. Wait, to play Pokemon Colosseum. Pokemon Colosseum. I love Pokemon Colosseum. I feel like in terms of like what I want from a 3D Pokemon game, I feel like I would really want such a long list of backlogs. My backlog list is bottomless and never ending. But I'm making dents in it. You see, I'm making dents in it slowly but surely. But yeah, Pokemon Colosseum though. Going back to Pokemon Colosseum, I feel like in terms of like what I want out of a 3D Pokemon game, I feel like Pokemon Colosseum is just like it. Like both Pokemon Colosseum games are just like my perfect idea of a 3D Pokemon game. Well, not perfect. I feel like if you could dress up the protagonist, then they would be my perfect idea of a 3D Pokemon game. But besides that, Pokemon Colosseum is pretty good. It's pretty good. I would also like to play Pokemon Colosseum one of these days. I have the Steam version of Tales of Symphonia that I can play on here, but there are some differences. Just minor like differences, I think, between like the original GameCube version, like the PS2 version that got ported for Steam. So it might be fun like comparing the two. Yeah. I don't own the GameCube version of Twilight Princess. I do own the Wii version of Twilight Princess though, so like if you're ever going through Wii games, that's another game that we could go through. There's several Pokemon games that came out you haven't played yet and you just want to but just haven't. Oh yeah. I just haven't been. I also just haven't been motivated to play Pokemon games lately either. Gallant, welcome in too. Welcome in. I cannot use my PC right now, so I'm just making do with what I have on my laptop, and we're just yapping and zatsuing right now. Love to see Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, I do want to play it someday. I want to finish Dawn of the New World first, but like after I get through Dawn of the New World, we'll play Symphonia, and then like we'll have both Symphonia games on this channel. It'll be cool. It'll be awesome. I think like I don't know, Dawn of the New World is like kind of just a game that I'm picking away at slowly over time. I feel like it's okay for me since I know the story so well, but like it's maybe not so good for you guys. Yeah, I got things to think about what games I want to finish and when. Asperia's first on the to-do list though, definitely. I don't know, the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking like I really gotta finish Stars in Time. I might do Stars in Time, like finish Stars in Time as my next long game series, and then like I still gotta pick out like littler games. I've noticed that like if I play a game for too long, I get burnt out and I don't finish it. So like playing like littler games in between the long game streams is good for me. But like I feel like I've been taking too long of a break from Stars in Time too. I just gotta go back and I gotta finish that game. Oh, you would have come by earlier but sucked in a raid on Final Fantasy 14. Oh, how'd your raid go? Are you winning? What if I did Final Fantasy 14? Would you guys carry me if I did Final Fantasy 14 stream? If I was just in a party with you guys, I don't know, would I be able to handle it? I don't know, actually. Maybe I would, though. I feel like a big stressor in, like, when I was trying to play Final Fantasy 14, though, was just, like, not being able to, like, type out my messages, like, fast enough while I was playing the game. So, like, I don't know. If I were to, like, party up with you guys and just, like, be able to communicate with you just, like, talking, and then, like, you guys just, like, typed out to me, I feel like that might be a system that works. I don't know, maybe I think MMOs just give me anxiety. Cast phase dealing with the hardest of second... or second to hardest mechanic. Oh, good luck! Good luck! Stay winning! Good luck! Yeah, I don't know. MMOs. I keep thinking that I want to get into an MMO. Maybe like low stakes MMO? If that exists? Lower stakes MMO. I don't know. I haven't been playing Nikki lately. I don't know. Arknights and Field. If it has a multiplayer mode, maybe. There's already multiplayer Arknights events though. They stress me out so bad. I don't participate in them. Back in your study and keep yourself away from any hard content for about a year and just collecting stuff that was easy. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing for a while too. I was just like replaying like the same like beginnerish dungeons again and again. But then like I started like thinking like I want to progress in the story. I want to get further. I want to do more. But like I wouldn't be good at like the dungeons like the first time I ran through them, and like I was running through with strangers too, so it's just like stressful. It was just stressful. It's like, and it's like I would want to run the dungeon again and again as practice, but then it's just like, but if I run this again, I'm not gonna be good at it yet. So it's like, like you run through the dungeon and it's just like, it's like you mess up so many times that your teammates stop like reviving you. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick to single player games. That event ended this Monday, you think? Oh, honestly, a tag along if you ever decide to play. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about giving Final Fantasy XIV a second chance. Maybe I'll think about it. I will think about it. I shall think about it. Maybe my bestie still plays Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe I can ask her to like carry me through a couple of dungeons for a bit while I practice, and then I can get you guys to carry me, and then I won't be afraid of Final Fantasy anymore. Or I could just keep working through my existing backlog of games that I want to play through. I've been thinking about like, along with like the Wii games, I've been thinking about like 3DS games too. Like not even just like Virtue's Last Reward. Like ever since I like found like that tool for like streaming like games from my 3DS to like my PC, I've been thinking like all sorts of different kinds of like 3DS games that I want to play with you guys. But like, okay, so the thing is like, streaming games through the tool that I found, like, apparently doesn't work when I'm playing, like, just DS games on my 3DS through, like, the compatibility systems there. Apparently, it only works, like, when I'm playing, like, actual 3DS games. So it's like, I got all excited thinking, like, I can play Layton on stream. I can play all these games that I like. I can play, like, Pokemon Ranger on stream. I can play Cookie Mama on stream. But I can't. Because, like, it won't let me stream DS games. My PC. I can only like stream the 3DS game to the PC. Should I explain like better how this works? So it's like it's not like actually like streaming like the gameplay on my DS to my PC. Like how it works is like I like download the tool on my 3DS. Like it requires like homebrew too, right? I'll mention that also. I should mention that also. But like I can download like the tool onto my homebrew 3DS, and then like I download the emulator onto my PC, and then like I open the tool on my 3DS, and then like that's supposed to like interface with something with like no the interface with like a Wi-Fi port connection to the emulator on my PC, and then it makes it so like any game that I own that I have like a cartridge of, or just that I have like downloaded on my 3DS, I can just like stream like the game to the emulator and play it on the PC that way. So it's like legal, and I don't have to download anything onto my PC. It's just like playing games that I own. And it's cool because I can stream them that way too, and I don't have to jump through all sorts of hoops to get like a capture card for the 3DS, because like those are supposed to be hard to get, aren't they? 3DS capture cards? But yeah. You should play single player co-op games. Play MMOs, you just mainly stick yourself or play with friends. Yeah. MMOs, it's like it's just difficult, I think. Like me being how I am too, I don't really make friends easily, so it's just like I'm afraid to talk to people, so it's like so I always end up playing with strangers in the MMO, so it's just like it's just hard sometimes. But yeah, never played Final Fantasy 14, so I can't help. No, you see, we could play it together. Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. if I knew more about like coding and like how like these things work, I could explain a little bit better. But it's cool, and it's really nice that tools like that exist now too. And it's like, I can't like play the games, like actually view the games on my 3DS. Like my 3DS effectively becomes like a console that I'm like sticking cartridges into, and then like I just like view the game on like my PC screen. But like I can use my 3DS as a controller. And like I'm still able to use like the touchscreen on my 3DS too. So it's like there's some hand-eye coordination required here, but like it's still good. It's still good. I think it'll still work out, and it'll still work out good. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah. 3DS games that I would play. I could do another run through of the original Fantasy Life. Tales of the Abyss. I could play Tales of the Abyss. Dragon Quest 8. Dragon Quest 8. I don't own Dragon Quest. Actually, which was Dragon Quest 8? Dragon Quest 8. Dragon Quest 8. Oh, yeah. I have never played Journey of the Cursed King. I have never played Dragon Quest 8. I don't own Dragon Quest 8 either. It'll be fun to check out though, I think. The only Dragon Quest... I think I mentioned this. The only Dragon Quest game that I've ever played is like the DS one. Like Sentinels of the Starry Skies. The one where you like play as like the... It's like the... It's like the one where you play as like the person that's like you're from the race of like angel people, and it's like there's some sort of attack on like the angel country, and you get like knocked down to earth, and like, you know, in typical JRPG style, you end up saving the world. Yeah. You think that's Dragon Quest 7? Yeah. There's a remake of that. Is there a remake? Oh, well then I don't have to play it on my DS. I can just play it on PC. I had so much fun that game. There's a dress-up system though, so that probably factored into it. Yeah. I don't know. I also remember like the environments being like super pretty, and like just like really liking the storyline for that game. I'm not usually into like turn-based battle systems, but like Dragon Quest 7 was fun. Golden Sun is another game. While we're talking about like turn-based battle systems, I never finished the first game, and I never finished Dark Dawn. But like, I've mentioned this too. The second Golden Sun was the one that I had growing up, so it's the only one that I'm familiar with. It would be nice to have the entire Golden Sun storyline as it is meant to be experienced. They showed off the Tokyo Game Show. Ooh, wait, did they remaster the graphics or like redo the graphics, or is it just a port? Wait, Dragon Quest 7 remake. Show me. Dragon Quest 7 reimagined. Oh wait, is that a different one? Oh, okay, wait, no, that's probably... Okay. Oh, okay. I think 7 isn't Sentinel. Yeah, I think Sentinels of the Starry Skies is not 7. I think that's a different one. Okay, wait. Dragon Quest. Which one was that? Oh, it's the... That one would be Dragon Quest 9. Okay. Dragon Quest 7. It looks really good, honestly. I remember seeing like the trailer for this too when I was watching the Nintendo Direct. It looks really good. Oh. It's so HD, but like at the same time, I feel like they captured like Akira Toriyama's art style so well. It's like it just looks really good, I think. You know what it looks like? It looks like if you were to take like a Sony or a DreamWorks movie, like that kind of like animation style, except you were to like make it like a AAA video game instead, like Mario movie, like that kind of like ultra HD cartoony style that you see in like that you see a lot of like Western animation studios using nowadays. It's like if you took that, except you put it in a video game, and I'm like looking at it, and it's like, oh my gosh. It kind of looks like Bravely Default too. I feel like Bravely Default was like, I feel like they always go for like a little bit more of like a realistic style, at least for like when they're doing like the cutscenes and like the really detailed cutscenes in Bravely Default. I do see it though. Just like in the lighting and like in the level of detail. Stylistically though, I just feel like it's very interesting stylistically though. I really like it. I really like it. I do. While we're talking about Bravely Default, I think would be another game that'd be fun to play. Oh, with Bravely Default though, Bravely Default, I remember like I was about to hit like a wall in it until I ended up just like I went to like so like Bravely Default has a system where you like it allows you to like chain together encounters, right? And so like I ended up like just going up into this dungeon like that had like enemies that would like spawn like a whole bunch of them at once, and like chaining together like a whole bunch of like encounters all at once, and just like grinding up like a whole bunch of experience and like getting everybody to max level, and then like just like steamrolling through the rest of the game. And like being able to just like move through it just like that, just being able to like fly swat everything that everything that came my way, and like just like blaze through the rest of the story like that, it made it very fun, I will say. So yeah, Bravely Default. That'd be fun to play as well with you guys. I never finished Bravely Second. So I feel like in that way it would also be good to play. Yeah. Would I do the secret bosses? I do the secret bosses. I did the secret bosses like first Bravely Default, first time I played. So yeah. I would know how to do them. Bravely Second. I haven't finished Bravely Second. So I feel like it'd be good to go and do like a whole bunch of side quests and stuff to like just to get the whole like extent of the lore, because I feel like Bravely Default 2 is like one of those games that like really like it gets like really elevated, like the more like lore that you have like access to. So yeah. I don't know, it's also been like a really long time since I played Bravely Default. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take a sip of this real quick. And then, as the video games conversation kind of reaches its close, I will also say, it's getting a little bit late. It's 12:40 right now. I gotta go out tomorrow and buy batteries, so perhaps should be going to bed sometime soon. Oh, Friendly, you going to bed? Thank you for the stream. Yeah. Good night, and take care. I think I'm also going to good night. Go to bed right now. So, yeah. I'll say, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say, that's it. That's it. Ooh, it was a good stream tonight. It ended up being a good stream today. kind of not everything that I was planning. A little bit, some improv here and there, some having to make do here and there, but it ended up being a good stream, I feel like. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say thank you to everybody that came by today. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for listening to me make my noises. Those of you watching from the future, thank you as well for watching the VOD. Thank you for coming by, sticking around to the end of the stream as well. And for everybody who was here earlier, who's coming back to finish the stream, thank you also for coming by and sticking around towards the end. And then for today as well, thank you for being flexible. And thank you for humoring me and all of my whims and all of my tangents that I went down tonight. So yes, I hope you have a good night tonight. Hope you have a good day tomorrow or today. The sun's up for you already. Yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow night. I still want to get Vesperia in this weekend, so I think I will stream Vesperia tomorrow night. I'll go ahead and I'll schedule the stream after I get everything offline. But yeah. So, yeah. Good night, and goodbye. Good night. Have a good night. Goodbye.